whatever hard drive space is RAM. It probably has that type of shit set.
That's weird.
It's 5 o'clock. Jesus Christ, I didn't know that was gonna happen. But welcome back to Usual Suspects Podcast, episode 54. Jesus Christ. 54. We're gonna be talking about State of Play, Code Vein, EA, some other stuff. And welcome back. We skipped last week because I didn't want to talk. Well, to be honest, I didn't want to really talk about it, and there'd be no point because we just talk about it, and there would be no point to having the podcast because we'd be done with all the topics within an hour. So I waited a week. We gonna get to these intros. Hardhead gonna fall through eventually. He's probably still trying to end his stream. So yeah, we gonna do these intros right quick. Strat.
What's up, everybody? It's Strat.
It's who?
Go ahead, man. What's up,
No,
everybody?
you cut out like.
I got nothing to say.
Oh man. Redhood.
What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and let's get these topics rolling.
Alish.
What's good, everyone? Oh, sorry. What's good, everyone? My name is Alish. My first time on the podcast and my first invite, so I appreciate Sentry for the invite. And if you want to check me out, just go on Twitter, AlishRG. Let's get to these topics.
I hold the L because I thought your name was pronounced differently.
Yo, honestly, I would give you mad props if you pronounced it right the first time. Don't even hold it.
Jigga, are you at the mic?
Jigga.
Jigga's gone, dude.
Jigga in the fucking negative zone. If that's the case, then we'll just get to these topics, and him and Hardhead can do their intros when they get here.
I gotta say a quick thing though. Let's hopefully not have any more pro Jareds out here in the YouTube.
Oh god,
man, it's about to be two pro Jareds. He said too much.
Bro, I didn't even know who that was.
Huh?
You know who that was? I don't know who that was either. I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all didn't? Okay.
Before I saw that shit, I had no idea who that was.
I know slightly who he was. I've seen pictures and gifs and shit like that, and it's like, oh, okay. And then when the whole thing came out, I was like, oh, well.
Bruh.
Try not to associate with shit like that.
Scumbags.
You know, that's some weird
Weirdos.
Let's get into these topics. First topic. There's a new Call of Duty, of course, that will be revealed by the end of June. Does anyone care? Because I kind of don't.
Woo!
I mean, Call of Duty, the best gaming franchise ever.
I only care about Black Ops, and Black Ops 4 is probably the worst Black Ops game. So I don't. Infinity War, they made what? Ghosts, Infinite Warfare. Like, I don't trust them anymore. It's over.
Man, listen, there's a bunch of shit over at Call of Duty. Man, I've been hearing about that new Call of Duty League that they supposed to do. That shit sounding crazy. They supposed to be having a draft. I'm like, huh? y'all gonna have a draft? That'll work. But yeah, Call of Duty, I'm just over it. I don't really care. It's not a bad game, but it's not necessarily amazing. It's just there for me now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Next topic. Final Fantasy XIV's Heaven's Ward expansion is free to the end of June. And why is that? Because they're dropping the DLC in June.
Okay.
I forget what it's called now. Let me go check Steam. Steam! Damn, see, taking a long ass time to load up so I can find out the fucking expansion's name. No. Shadowbringers, there we go. Took me an hour. So yeah, if you play Final Fantasy XIV, be on the lookout for that, and also remember to cop Shadowbringers. Shit gonna be lit. And now we get to the part of the podcast where Red Hood's gonna be upset, and then I have to tell him why that doesn't equate what he thinks it equates. Jerm Berthal joins Ghost Recon Wildlands for new missions last week, or it was the week before that. I don't know which. I'm going by the topics, probably last week. So yeah, there were some new missions with John Berthal in it. He was like, "I'm a Ghost Recon guy." They did shit, and that was to set up the reveal of Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which got revealed yesterday. To which I say, there's not many tactical shooters, so I'm gonna probably end up buying it, just not day one. Anybody got any comments about this or even care?
I don't know, dude. For me, I'm just like, that's a big skip. Just hearing more and more. I don't know. I just don't give a shit about games as a service.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, That's
Hold on, I'm about to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that's game as a service? And if you say a raid can be in a lot of games and not be game as a service.
Just like the way of like microtransactions and the way they updated Wildlands and stuff like that with all that, just to me just feels more and more like Division-esque, and I could care less about the Division, and I could care less about Wildlands, and just seeing them go into it, and Ubisoft always speaking about games as a service and stuff like that. Like, it's becoming more and more apparent they want to go into that future. Kind of like the same thing with Beyond Good and Evil too. Same thing they're going to be doing with that game as well. So could care less.
That game looks pretty dope though.
I'm just going to point something out. All of their games have been gaming as a service for the last like 4 years.
Yeah, like they've said that.
I disagree. Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins.
It is games as a service.
I mean,
To me, it wasn't.
I don't feel like it is.
Yeah. I mean, they've said that they want games to like be a service, not just games anymore.
Yeah,
like in their reports and stuff.
Their best-selling games right now are Siege, fucking For Honor. For Honor, once they finally
But see, those games are different from Odyssey and Origins. Like, those are games as a service where it's to keep you playing, to get you to spend more money on the game. Where, like, Odyssey and Origins is like, it gives you the game, and then it gives you, like, it's more story content. But it's not like to keep you playing like a multiplayer. Like, games as a service to me are consist of like multiplayer type games. Like, single player is like.
I'm about to point something out with what Redhood said that I think is like, this is the reason I don't want to call any game like that games as a service, because they fit particular modes. It's because any game can have microtransactions, and when you use that, then by default you're saying that every game that has that is games as a service.
Like, World War Z is a games as a service.
Here we go. That's on the topics list now that I think about it.
I don't know. Just Cause 4, that's single player, so I want like
Just
mostly
Cause
to me it is basically is single player or multiplayer. If it's just like single player, I don't consider that games as a service, even though some people could consider that, but to me it's not.
I consider microtransactions different than games as a service. Like, I consider Destiny games as a service. I consider The Division games as a service. Anthem games as a service. Freaking the new Dragon Age is supposed to be games as a service. So, I mean, it's just like, it makes me get turned off by these types of games being made now.
Yeah,
That's Ubisoft most of. I hope they don't do that to like Watch Dogs and.
No, I could
you know
totally
they will.
see that should happen.
You know they will.
They make it more co-op, and then they have freaking raids for it and all this stuff.
They'll fill the map. They'll fill the map with use of side quests to like, and then they'll limit the XP you gain and all this other stuff.
But see, that's what their biggest problem is. They don't realize you can do both. You can do the games as a service, but also keep your single player games where they're at. But it's like what they always want to do is capitalize on the name instead of realizing like leave the games with the name where they're at and then create content for games that's like games as a service.
But the problem with that is, okay, you want us to make content for this game, but outside of the original $60 purchase, putting aside whether or not they have a season pass or not, because I'm like, we don't know, some games do, some games don't. And you want new content, like that's the problem. It becomes like, how do you pay for said content?
You buy the content,
and then that becomes another problem because some people gonna yell from the heavens, "This should be what?"
And included in the game.
No, but see, no, that's why I disagree because it's like if you do
either that
like
or free.
Witcher 3, where it's like the content is so good, people have no problem just buying the content, but most of the content be like trash content that could have been in the regular player of the game, and it feels just like it's just cut out.
And here's my thing about that. When people say the words cut content, there becomes a problem because you have no idea in what state that content was ever at.
But see, to me, when they saying cut content, they're not saying it's cut, but it seems like it was cut by how lazy it seemed like. I mean, I'm not going to say lazy because I know it took a lot of work and time to make that, but it seems lazy. Like it's stuff that could have been in the main game, but they cut it out just to sell it to you later. That's what it seems like. Whether they did or not, it seems that way. And with Witcher 3, it wasn't.
But here's my thing. How long did it take them to put out that Witcher 3 DLC? It took a couple of months for each one, right?
Yes, and I would rather them take their time than.
But that's the problem. It comes down to the time and then the how much should it cost. Because each of those DLCs was what, $20 a piece, if I recall correctly.
It's like about 6 months took.
But that's my thing though. Like I'm not finna like, and this is my thing. I'm not saying that that's wrong or you're wrong to feel that way. I'm just thinking from the perspective of if you do certain things and if you want this content has to be paid for. Not everything can be free because you have to pay that price somewhere down the line.
And I feel like $20 is enough. The base game is $60, and $20 is like what 1/3 of that. So if you give me at least 1/5 of the like I don't know, I just feel like
hold on, 1/5 of Witcher. 1/5 of Witcher is different.
A lot of Witcher 3 and look at that and see what they did and grab from them and copy what they did right and what they did wrong. Don't do that.
That's what AC did for better and for worse, because I think that's all they like. No,
they did not. But they tried to, but they failed. They got close as many other devs got to it, but they didn't get close enough to me, in my opinion.
Understandable. I mean, but like we could talk about Ubisoft all day, but we not. Because honest to God, if I stay on Ubisoft, I'm gonna end up slandering somebody because I got slander in my heart for them. I got slander in my heart for a lot of people. But yeah, moving on. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night got a new trailer where they showed off the redone graphics and stuff, and they got a release date. And I forgot the release date. Shit.
It wasn't it next month? Like the 22nd?
I thought it was June or something like that.
Yeah, it might be soon.
It was like the 22nd or 20th. It was somewhere around there. Yeah,
June 18th. That's what it was.
I'm liking what I'm looking like. This is looking like a day one. And another game that I was thinking about day one. What was it? Oh my god, that other anime Soul. What that shit called?
Code Vein.
Yeah, Code Vein is looking like a pass for me, dog. Like
we gonna talk about Code Vein.
This one moved up and that one moved down. So it's like that trailer really got me looking like, yeah, it's really looking good.
Anybody played any of the other games this dude has made inside of Castlevania? Because he did make a couple of Castlevania games that are really good.
Nah, that was before my time.
One that came on the Game Boy Advance, I can't remember the name of it.
Hold on, let me go look.
It was one that I struggled to beat, and then I just cheated. Like I had my Game Boy, and I just it was like these enemies that would like fly in a certain pattern. And if you got in the right spot,
you talking about Aria of Sorrow?
I'm not sure. Whatever.
That's the one I remember for Game Boy Advance. Aria of Sorrow.
But anyways, they would just like fucking go in a certain pattern. So what I did is I got something heavy and put on the B button, and I had like a whip, and the whip would just like hang out, and the monsters would just fly into it. I did it like all night, so I was like super OP leveled up, and just fucking breezed through the rest of the game. Look, I was cheating, bro. I don't care.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's the only thing I know about like their type of games. Like, but I'm really looking forward to this game.
I mean, it's the only like Metroidvania type game that's really coming out other than shit. What's that game that was like basically a Metro game? I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was $20. Jesus Christ, I'm drawing a blank on games I actually like.
I want to say Katana Zero or Dead Cells, but I don't.
No, not
already
those.
out.
Not those. It was fucking. Damn. Drawing a fucking blank.
Oh man, he getting old, dog.
I know, right? It's actually pissing me off. I'm gonna remember it by the end of the podcast watching. I'll be very upset about it. But yeah, Bloodstained coming out June 18th. Be on the lookout for that. Speaking of Just Cause 4 Vehicular Mayhem DLC came out. I don't think any of us play Just Cause, so yeah.
Nah.
Game mad trash B.
Dead ass.
It's the Michael Bay game.
Oh man,
mindless explosions.
Ori, not Ori, y'all, not Ori. Now y'all, hold on. Now y'all pissed me off enough to go look it up.
But anyways, Just Cause 4 is just it's Michael Bay type of game where it's not about the actual story; it's about finding ways to blow stuff up and finding more innovative ways to do that and ways to make it bigger explosions. And it's not for me.
I'm big upset because I found out what game it was and I'm pissed. Axiom Verge. Fuck.
Oh man, never heard of it.
I'm choking somebody after the stream. I don't know who I'm gonna choke. Somebody can choke. L. Fucking L. Where was I? My bad. Okay. Hardhead, Cubby is because I'm about to slander Randy Pitchford for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Randy to go. Fuck you.
How about that kitty porn he had on his USB?
What?
And it was not kitty porn.
Your mic kind of broke up for a second. I didn't hear what you said.
What about that kitty porn on his USB?
Huh?
Okay. I see.
Oh man, he's pulling the Jimmy.
I don't know nothing about. I know Borderlands 3 coming out. I don't know what you're talking about though.
Okay. Let's talk about little Randy Pitchford, whole ass trick mark, bitch boy.
Damn, this man got so many.
I've never heard none of these names you describe the Borderlands 3 comes
This man
out.
got so many names.
What could be wrong with the man who lets Borderlands 3?
Okay, so do you really want the list? Because I got the list.
The what list? I don't know what we're talking
The
about.
list of fuck shit Randy Pitchford has done. Do you really want me to do it out?
Fuck shit? That what you said? He doesn't do fuck shit. He releases Borderlands 3.
First and foremost, he finessed and finagled Sega at their money for Aliens, used all that money for Borderlands 2. And
none of this Randy Pitchford's fault because Borderlands 3 is coming out.
Sure. He lied and fired multiple employees and also embezzled $12 million from his own employees. That happened.
Wow.
Allegedly.
That's a lot of money to say Borderlands 3 still coming out.
I ain't never ever seen folks defend a man like this. This is some wild shit. Hold on, let me get the rest of the list. I need this list because I got hate in my heart for this son of a bitch. He also outsourced it. Lies multiple times about multiple things. And then tries to call other people fake news. He also lied on Game Informer, which is fucked up to do, because it turned out that he was lying, and then he was lying on Game Informer.
But Sentry.
I don't care about
Borderlands 3.
I don't care. He's still a piece of shit at the end of.
But Sentry, Borderlands 3.
And but because of one game, this okay. I want y'all to keep the same energy if somebody else did the same shit. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. I really don't.
I mean, didn't everybody still buy Red Dead Redemption 2?
I didn't.
That game was phenomenal, though.
Mm.
If y'all bought Red Dead Redemption 2, y'all holding the L.
If they came out and
that game
said,
was fire. That game was fire.
No, sir.
that game was mad. That game
was phenomenal.
Great.
That game was
Start
mid.
to finish.
That game was straight.
Hold on. H dog. You don't care. I'm just saying, if something else happened with another developer and you upset, please don't say nothing. Please.
I'm not gonna lie. If it come out that CD Projekt Red did some shit like that, I'll probably look it over. Like, you know what? Maybe they had a bad day, dog. They probably had a bad day.
Exactly.
No excuses. No excuses.
Once we find out CD Projekt Red employees been doing 200-hour work weeks.
Oh, bro, listen. I
I
ain't buying this shit. Y'all know that.
Wow, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to buy that game. Look,
yeah, I'm getting that game too.
Look, they spend enough of their life on it. I might as well play it. Like, I mean, not doing them a disservice. Like, they spent all that time on the game. I'm not gonna be like, bro.
I got morals and standards. My morals won't allow me to do shit like that.
My moral says they already fucking spent their time doing it. So it's like me not buying it ain't doing nothing but increasing the chance of them losing their job. So it's
this thing, I respect you for buying the game. I just can't do it, dog.
I mean, each his own, bro.
Nah, listen, I got respect for you. You a really nigga than I, cause bro, it can't be me.
I'm just saying, I better hear that from not anybody who own the iPhone, cause you a fucking fraud.
High key facts.
Bro, got them kids working, building your iPhone and shit, bro.
All right, so damn, I got some more news I didn't even know I was gonna have. Jesus. So what else? Borderlands 3 coming out. What, October, I think, or is that September?
I think it's September.
September 13th, I want to say.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, so Randy Pitchford back at the gameplay reveal was like, man, no microtransactions. What he really meant, because one of the people that worked at Game Informer exposed this bitch ass, he really meant it won't have loot boxes. So
currency, right?
I don't know about that part, but loot boxes it won't have.
Okay.
So it'll still have microtransactions. It still have DLCs that you have to buy. I don't know if they'll have a season pass or not. They haven't discussed any of this with the fan base yet. But due to this, Randy called Game Informer a bunch of lying pieces of shit, and I'm like, I didn't know that one of the most respected forms of media here gets disrespected like that. That's wild. So yeah,
It's Hardhead screenshotting.
Oh man.
But yeah, I don't know, but what I hate is when people do that knowing they're in the wrong. Like they go full on with the lie. It's like, but stop it.
Yeah.
Baracho selling their cheeks for Borderlands. Oh man.
It's kind of like no last stand, but we have final stand. Like
Gold edition hits at a season pass. If that's the case, listen. I know a lot of people don't like season passes, but I'd rather you have a season pass so people can just buy all the content up front for one price than have to like nickel and get dimed off of shit. Remember the publisher, who the publisher of this game is.
Oh man.
Oh man.
You mean the great people know of 2K who know the nickel and dime everybody?
In this case, Take-Two Interactive.
Oh, it's 2K, Take-Two, same difference. They one big family of stealing all your money.
Also, they own Rockstar.
Yeah. But that's what I hate is that they're such a big company and they nickel and dime everybody, bro. Like if you got a game with them, they nickel and dime your consumers, bro. It's like, damn.
They want all the money.
All the $1
It's never enough.
$1.
And it's like their games sell so well that they don't need to nickel and dime you as much as they do. Like I don't care what a little bit of nickel and dime and like here's a little bit of VC or here's a little bit of horse car armor or something. But it's like, but they be going
horse armor.
Horse, Red Dead horse.
No, you said horse armor and armor.
I said the horse car armor.
No, when you say that, instantly a picture in my head formed of fucking. What's the name of fucking
Oblivion, right? Was it Oblivion?
Yeah, it was Oblivion. What's the name of the Todd? I forget his name.
Yeah, I think it's Todd Howard.
Oh,
Todd Howard, or his people.
Todd Howard.
He a lying piece of shit too. But
He's the worst.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I want, and this is gonna sound fucked up as hell. I want like a Thunderdome type thing where like him and Randy Pitchford have to fight each other to the death.
No, that one dude who did Fable, you gotta have him in there too, bro.
Hold on. I give him a pass. You know why?
He used to lie so fucking much, bro.
Here's the thing: he wasn't lying maliciously. He was actually trying to get that shit into his game. It just didn't pan out.
Wait, what did he do?
He lied about having certain features in the game, but he actually tried to get that shit into the game. So I give him a bit of leeway.
No, bro, like all his games, he'd make this shit sound like the most grandiose shit, and then you get the game that's like a pale comparison to that shit. Like, but it's nothing what he promised you, and it's like, bro, I hate you so much. He did all the Fables, bro.
Hold on. To answer your question, H-Dog, Rockstar is a subsidiary, whatever you want to say it, how you want to say it. Pronunciation is different between people. They're still owned at the end of the day by Take-Two Interactive, which also owns all this other shit. So basically, they get their money for them. They say, go make Grand Theft and Red Dead and fuck off. We don't really bother y'all. Y'all just stay in the corner and do y'all thing. We gonna work all this other shit.
Yeah, they work independently, but I'm pretty sure it's more of a like, look, you gotta keep making money. It's like we're not telling you what to do, but we're also telling you. Hold on,
they don't make a game for every like what 5 years, give or take.
Yeah.
Grand Theft came out 2013 when it Red Dead dropped.
Yeah, 2018.
Isn't that different? That was a different studio though, wasn't it?
No, all the Rockstar studios work on one game together.
Because there's before it's Rockstar San Diego, but I don't know if they're still separate or they're
no. It's like Ubisoft. All Ubisoft studios work on one game together.
Okay.
No, they do not. Not all of them.
Yes,
Ubisoft's got like 10 studios. 3 of them work together at a
10
time or more. I don't know. They got a lot of studios.
They have a lot of studios, and 90% of them work on the same game.
No, I
say it's like 3. Like
it's not 3. It's not
3 at a time that'd be working together.
No, it's more than 3. People who work at Ubisoft have said this. It's more than 3 that work together at a time.
Why do games be so trash? Yeah.
That's the question for Ubisoft, not me. That is the question for them. What was I about to say? I was somewhere on this topic list. Oh yeah, that's right. But yeah, be on the lookout for Borderlands 3. I know a lot of y'all copping it. I will not be copping it. I hope y'all have fun with it though. I really do.
It depends, bro. Like, yeah.
I'll cop it, but not day one because Catherine's coming out like the week before.
Oh shit!
Yeah, September 3rd. So
that puzzle game heat right there. That puzzle game.
Yeah,
PlayStation censored Aaron.
What?
Oh, man,
what?
PlayStation censored Aaron. Oh man.
Censor.
I'm buying the PC version. What do I care about a PlayStation sensor?
Oh man.
What do I care about
PlayStation gonna censor that version too, dog.
How they gonna censor? You know what? Shut up.
they gonna go to Steam like, you need to censor this. It's immoral. And Steam's gonna be like, yeah, you know, you're right.
Hold on, I just want to point something out. The closest, Jig and them know this. I have not bought a Rockstar game with my own money in years. Max Payne 3 is the closest I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
The closest. Rockstar don't get no dollar bills from me, baby.
I have no problem with Rockstar.
If Rockstar gives me a bag of money,
y'all hating.
no more.
Y'all hating too much.
Nah, Rockstar's
definitely
Y'all hating.
Wait, Strat, it makes sense for you to say that. You want to bet off of Rockstar. It makes sense for you to say that.
No, in reality, Rockstar's paying Strat.
I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't.
Hey man.
What up, Random? What up, Random? Oh,
Strat, send me some money, my man.
It's the next employment for me. You know what I mean?
Oh man, Strat working Rockstar.
Look, if you do get work,
that man's gonna get whipped at Rockstar.
I need a plug, bro. I'm just saying. Look,
oh man, you gonna need to
crunch hard.
We ain't gonna see Strat for 4 months. He gonna be like, hi guys.
Dude, he's gonna be in the fucking bathroom crying and shit.
Oh no.
He's like, this fucking work is too stressful, my man.
I'm like, what they got you doing? I'm making trees, man.
Too much trees.
I wonder if like game developers are widely known to use cocaine.
Not really, but they have a lot.
From what I've seen, bro, everybody uses cocaine.
I don't think that's an industry thing, but
it's a world thing.
Yeah.
No, cause I'm just saying, cause like the hours they had on working, I don't see how somebody could stay up that. Like I would be dead. Like
it's not something. They have a lot of mental health issues in the industry. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. But it's like I know I couldn't like somebody saying staying up for 48 hours. I couldn't do it. I would be, my body would shut down and I would just fall asleep.
Dude, they're definitely on something. Like some
sort of, shit! Random make a good point. Strat gonna break his Transformers collection in a bit of rain.
No,
hey, bro.
I'm already coming over where Strat lives and breaking the Transformers in front of him.
Jesus!
Yo,
I'm not gonna break him. I'm gonna set him on fire.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna just say, I'd have to kill you.
My man.
He live on near Rhode Island somewhere.
You ain't coming back.
So y'all think I'm playing?
You dropped on the sea somewhere, bro.
They ain't gonna find your ass for 11 years.
Bro, don't worry, Strat. I'm gonna have no one find you like in Breaking Bad.
Oh no, I'm gonna make it so they know he died.
Oh no!
I ain't gonna hide it. He just gonna show up somewhere. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm gonna hide, bro. That means you're definitely gonna get caught.
Moving on, Earthworm Jim developers read. Oh no!
Nice segue.
I had to segue at this. Oh, Chief got wilding right now. Nah, baby.
But I don't think I've ever played a game that long. Even when I just know life fucking days gone, I don't think I went 16 hours playing a game, bro.
Y'all never played a single game for 16 hours straight?
No, I definitely don't think
if it's a multiplayer, yeah, but no single player I've played for more than 10 hours straight.
Damn, y'all really don't like to immerse yourselves, though. That's crazy.
But back on topic, the developers of Earthworm Jim. Did anybody play Earthworm Jim at any point in their life?
No, that was before my time.
I watched the cartoon. It was lit.
Okay. You got something. I'll give you something. But the original team, which includes Doug Tenaple, I actually forgot about him. I knew about David Perry and Tom Tellerico, but yeah, but Doug Tenaple. That name looks super weird to me. But yeah, they're getting back together to make a new game on the Intellivision Amico, which is not coming out until October 10th, 2020. The real question is, who the fuck is buying a Intellivision anything?
I don't even know what that is.
It's like,
is it a new television? Like, it's a new type of television? Like,
it sounds like a new console.
Yeah, I think it's a console, but I don't even know anything about that thing.
Man, if you buy something like that, man.
Listen, it'd be like that. Well, let's get into the VR portion of our the USP State of Play. Valve reveals the Valve Index, a new line of high-end VR equipment.
And still no games.
Valve and games, the fuck?
But see, that's what they're not realizing. That's the best part of VR is the games, and they don't have that. That's why Sony is stumping them out because Sony has the software. Even
Sony
though they're
everybody in VR out. What you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like you need the software to push the hardware. Like, bro, that's what fucking Xbox need to realize. They starting to realize that now. That's why they buying all these studios. Is that the software pushes the hardware? It's not the other way around. And that's when these VR companies need to realize like VR is a great experience, but if I have nothing to experience with it, it's like it's a useless piece of fucking glass on my eyes. I ain't doing
pretty
shit.
much. And it's not cheap either.
Yeah,
it's expected that expensive investment. So
you
better have some games on it.
Listen,
like, there's really no place you can go to like test it out, or that you want.
The only reason I bought a PlayStation VR is because I tested it out in Best Buy. So yeah.
Oh, there are VR arcades as well. At least
definitely bring my own alcohol wipes, bro. Get pink eye and shit, bro.
Yeah, I think Best Buy is having in my area they're having VR demos like at the end of the month. So I'm gonna go try it out for the first time.
And listen, you got to try something out because you're going to a Game 7.
Hey man.
Oh man.
I saw your tweets.
Man. I'm so mad, man. I'm so upset about that.
He a Denver fan, ain't he?
Nah, Toronto.
Nah, Toronto.
You.
Hey man.
They win.
All right, where you at?
Canadian man. He a Canadian man.
Hey, he a Canadian.
In the best round.
I don't know about that one, sir.
If they win that, they could probably. I could see them making it to the finals.
They ain't beating no state.
They defensively, they might be able to though.
If they can't shoot. Like I don't know what's up.
Yeah, but I feel like they defensively they can make up for their terrible shooting.
Not against Giannis.
Anywho, off of the sports section, Media Molecule is looking into non-motion controls for Dreams, and Dreams first update should be out sometime this month.
Wait, Dreams have motion controls?
Really?
Yes, if you play Dreams, you literally got to use motion controls to get.
Yeah, you have to use the move. Yeah.
Wow.
If you play Dreams,
well, no, your controller. Like you got to use the gyroscope in your controller to go around the menu.
Yeah.
Oh fuck that.
What?
All I can say is, bro, people are doing crazy shit in Dreams, and that's the reason I fuck with it. Like I've seen people remake the opening the Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah.
Like
they did the Captain America Civil War fight when
oh yeah, I saw that too. So that was really
when
good.
Bucky and Captain America jumped Iron Man.
I also saw some guy made like Days Gone.
I was finna be a dickhead and spoil fucking in game, but I'm not gonna do it.
So
he finally saw it.
I mean, allegedly.
Jigga's seen it.
Oh my gosh, Jigga!
Bro, I got tired of waiting and look.
I'm disappointed.
I got tired of waiting, really.
Disappointed.
Big disappointment with you. Oh man.
Look, bro, they needed to stop bragging about their numbers and talking about the fucking the embargo for spoiling shit was over. So I was like, okay, y'all gonna be like that. Well, then I'm gonna watch your movie without watching it, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
You really upset? You really
I'm gonna be completely honest. If Avengers Endgame doesn't beat Avatar, I'm blaming Jigga.
It already did.
No,
it has not.
It's $4 million off, to be honest.
Oh.
Who hasn't seen Endgame?
400 million. I said 4 million.
You haven't seen it yet, Jigga?
Yeah.
You've seen it allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, that's.
You know what the fuck he mean?
Yeah, bro. You mean?
I haven't done things like that in a while, guys.
I don't even think I've never done that for a movie.
That little SLO, dog.
It's been a few weeks, man.
Oh, you ain't been on the seas for a week?
Shit, man. I've been in dry land for a week.
Bro.
You ain't been looking for things to privateer, as they will say?
I'm hosting the sales right now. I'm trying to see what's out there.
Oh, man. Okay, so where was okay. But yeah, shout out to Dreams. I hope Dreams does well. Also on the side note, when we talking about Dreams, and I think is NPD numbers on here? I don't think I did. No, they're not. But quick NPD check. If I can find the NPD numbers, please don't do this to me right now. April 2019, please. I need these numbers. Oh, fuck off.
Whoa.
Language, man. It's PG right here.
PG.
Facts. We're a
PG.
family
PG.
podcast.
Who told you this?
Wait. What the fuck does PG mean?
PG.
I ain't WWE, bitch.
Yeah, dude. AEW all the way, man.
Wait, who cried at Endgame, bro? You're a fucking loser.
I'm about to slap the shit out of you. I shed some tears.
I got
Y'all some
goosebumps,
fucking
but I didn't cry.
weirdos. Yeah, I felt some way, but I didn't cry like a little bit.
I had some tears. I had maybe like 5 tears.
Oh, you.
Yo, someone at my theater was balling.
Oh yeah.
No, the girls
oh
in my
my
theater were
God.
balling, bro.
That's what I was about to say.
Sobbing. Someone was like legit sobbing. Like,
Yeah,
I'd be like, man, if you don't get your bum ass out the theater, bro,
it's like
it is
one
not
day.
that serious. It was.
hey,
Nah,
maybe because it's the quality for you.
It was not that serious.
No, I felt some type of way, like, because I remember, like,
Oh man, homie got clapped, but it's like it ain't that serious.
because it's like I remember, like, when I first saw Iron Man, like in high school, like I was like, my second year in high school, and it's like I never thought that this movie was going to be a part of a series that was going to take up like what all these years of my life.
Yeah.
So it's like I did feel some type of way, but I'm not out here tearing up, dog. Like,
Oh, I teared up.
I mean, like, I'm not saying balling, but you know, like
A
that
tear.
that lone tear like came down. You know what I mean? Like maybe you just not a crier, but you like you.
Hey,
cried.
hey,
I definitely am, dog. I ain't even
Hold
gonna
on,
lie.
fuck all that. I better hear the same energy when all 4 of them next Avatar sequels drop.
What? What?
Who cares about Avatar?
I'm confused. So
Facts. Who cares about fucking Avatar?
There you go. That's all I wanted to hear. Good shit.
I'm gonna say like Avatar, dude. Like that. I know Disney's. They see something in it because they're putting it in Christmas and all that shit. But like, there's no hype to it anymore because it's been so fucking long.
The gimmick is dead. But anywho, moving back to video games once again, Risk of Rain 2 passed 1 million sales on Steam in the month following launch. That's some good shit. That's all I gotta say. And remember, no Epic Store. That's impressive. That's impressive. So, Risk of Rain 3 Epic Games exclusive.
It would have did the same on Epic Games Store. Just
Oh man, chill, chief, dog,
Oh,
chill.
man.
Maybe. We'll never know.
Epic Games Store, they never slowed a game down, dog.
World War Z did well, right? So
Hell yeah.
Wait, what's the numbers on World War Z? Did it flop?
was
It didn't flop.
What's like a million?
It didn't flop, but it didn't do as good as Days Gone.
I wish that game would have flopped, bro.
I'm still looking for the MPD numbers, by the way, so y'all gonna have to give me a second. It's not like I forgot.
I'm
Still-
still-
They don't have a lot more marketing though.
I'm mad about the fucking that weapon thing they changed. That's annoying.
But basically, the best selling games for fucking April were MK11 and Days Gone and whatever order. Over here in the Americools, Mortal Kombat sold the most. Over in the Europeans,
Days Gone.
Days Gone did the most, which leads into me. I got to give some smoke out to people, to anybody, and I mean anybody who doubted Days Gone selling. Back in the PSP Discord, when I told people that this game could sell 5+ million, I need y'all to all go suck a fucking dick.
Oh,
Hey, Sentry, I gotta ask you something though. You played it though?
oh.
I actually have. Hold that up. I haven't beat it, but I have played it.
Where your PlayStation at?
Oh man, this man tripping.
Don't tell me.
Doesn't he play at his cousin's place?
I do.
Yeah, I'm only like an hour into Days Gone. Man.
I have 3
man,
hours.
Wait,
Wait,
you only an hour, dog?
I beat-
Damn.
Wait. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have
me too.
3 hours and 40 minutes in Days Gone.
I didn't get the secret ending. So.
Wait, so are you saying I'm the only one here who got the plat and got to see
Yes,
the
you have
ending?
the plan.
Damn, the only one.
mean,
dog.
Wait,
Oh
wait.
man.
Hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in order to get the ending, in particular, that certain ending that me and you talked about, don't you need to do like all the fucking storylines?
Legit.
Oh,
I
I
don't think
didn't
no, I
I
don't think
didn't know
you
the
can do
secret
all
ending.
of them. I know it's certain ones you probably have to do.
Like
I'm
all
not
the
sure
hordes?
which ones to do though. Like,
Like,
But
I'm
all
pretty sure, like, the hordes.
no, you don't have to do all the horrors because I didn't.
No. Well,
Well, maybe I have to go back to the game then. I just beat
I
it. So.
like how he came for me, and I'm like, bro, listen. If you shedded tears over fucking Avengers, that's cool, dog. I just think I don't think it's weird if you have that type of attachment thing. Whatever, cool. I just didn't think that it was that serious, that crucial, in my opinion. That's just me. And also, DMV fan, you talking real hot to a nigga who will clap your cheeks. Pause.
Whoa.
Jeez.
And
Yeah, like he said, flop on his ass, dog.
unpause.
I'm not that
hey,
move.
hey, dog, I changed it. We ain't the Giggalos no more. We the Jiggy Gang, dog.
Oh, we about to get shot.
I am no gangster.
But
What? I mean, you don't hit my sub button, so you're not a part of that.
oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh man, and you don't hit my sub button.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Return fire.
That's because you stream at like 1 a.m, dog.
I didn't
Oh.
stream at 1 in. I streamed at 12 in, sir.
And I was asleep.
Oh man.
I would
Okay,
be
wait.
early, dog.
If you do stream it, you got to give him a pass. Like you stream it weird.
Hey man, I
Damn.
was free that day. I was free. Like, the exams were done, and I was like, I can stream again.
Hey, listen, I'm
Who keeps saying damn?
Hardhead.
Bro,
Why you saying that?
Damn.
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 No. He's reminding me of that wrestler. Shit.
You talking about Simon?
Yeah.
How you going? He said Farouk.
Is it Farouk? I completely.
Nah, it is a wrestler. He look at the camera, put the mic to his mouth, and be like,
It's Farouk. But
Damn.
that's what this fucking. I almost said Bill Simmons. It's something Simmons. Russell? No, it's not Russell Simmons. Is it? Let me go check.
I don't even know if there's a Glenn Simmons.
he was a big motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. He teamed up with a JBL or some stuff like that.
Yeah.
I heard JBL's an asshole in real life.
I mean, a lot of people are.
So was Canada.
Who?
What?
Canada.
Oh, you talking about Ron
Mr.
Simmons?
Andrew, that's Mr.
Yup.
Kennedy.
Ron Simmons.
Oh, man.
Mr.
Yeah, they were the Acolytes Protection Agency. Yeah.
Ron Simmons was his name.
Then he did Mr. Anderson.
Wait,
Mr.
hold on. Fuck all that.
Wait.
I almost cried when they tried to kill Lamar on GP.
Wait, what?
Son,
Wait,
What?
George Bush, if you don't stop.
Nah.
who?
Nah.
All right, so it's time for the hold on. Hey, I know I fuck your name up, but I'm probably gonna keep calling you that. Don't take no offense.
Hey man, don't worry about it.
Do you fuck with platinum games?
Nah.
here we go.
I mean,
Alright,
the only
Oh
one I
man,
played
Mo
was
letting them lanes talk.
I only played Nier, and I liked that game. But
Okay.
nothing else.
That's fine. We about to slander platinum games right now.
Letting
So
them
Alright,
lanes
bless.
talk on
Let's
the
do
way.
hold on, Harry, you fuck with plat?
Letting them lames.
Okay, there you go. There.
Ooh.
That's the reason I fuck with Harry. You know what's up.
I can't even say. Only game that I played was Nier, and I didn't hate Nier, but I didn't enjoy it.
I like Nier. Astral Chain's looking nice. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I will look. I do look like I might like Astral Chains.
Thing is, I think with Nier it was like the controls. I think they had this weird control scheme where it was like the R2 was to dodge or something, and that just really threw me off. And I dropped that game for a whole year. And then when I found out you could remap the controls, I finally just stopped being lazy and just remapped it. And then I beat the game like in one sitting.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Wait,
Okay.
no, but you didn't beat the game then.
No. I got to like I think I got like ending up to E.
Oh, okay. So you got
Yeah, I did. I saw a bunch of credits, like a lot.
But going back to platinum, shout out to them for being trash bags. They are working on what games are they working on? Remind me.
Bayonetta,
Babylon,
Babylon.
Astral Chain.
And then 5 other games.
Bayonetta.
Basically, the simple answer is too many.
Yeah.
Then they got like 3 other projects unannounced.
Hold on,
still.
I'm going to look. So they are working on Bayonetta 3, Lost Order, World of Demons, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which they got thrown off the game pretty much. Astral Chain, Babylon's Fall. So what? 5-6 games? Well,
And then they
5
had unannounced games.
2 unannounced games. 2 unannounced
Still
games.
more.
So I'm supposed to have faith in Platinum Games to deliver those games.
That's a lot of games.
How bro, hold on. How many fucking people y'all got working in the studio? As of 2019, they had 214 people working in the
Some
studio.
my
studios
God.
can't make one game. How they making 6?
How the fuck y'all making
I don't know, dude. They must be like freaking like
Probably with like
making
Horizon
their
Zero
freaking
Dawn did it. So we
employees, their devs, just like.
But here's my thing, Hardhead. If we look at Guerrilla Games, hold on, let me go look at Guerrilla Games. Be like,
I was gonna say I feel sorry for them because at least in America you can get cocaine. They can't even do that in Japan.
you really can't. You do drugs.
Oh yeah, you can't.
I remember what happened to the last one they got caught doing.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff, man. They'll replace you real quick.
Yeah, that was an actor. No, he got replaced in a lot of things.
Yeah, he was fucking
Oh, yeah.
Snowman and Frozen over there. I was like, damn, they really.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was like, man, they really put your ass in everything.
Yo, they got time to do that, but they can't release the Yakuza 3 and 5
Okay,
remasters. Like, come on.
As of 2018, right now, they probably have more because this is at the last count. Guerrilla Games is 250 people, and all I think 99.9% of those people were all working on Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
And
Or we can take it as Filing is just more talented. They can do more things. You know?
Oh,
Ooh, nah, not that.
You know what I mean?
it's not that one, but yeah.
I don't know about that.
Bro, and I know all the Platinum Games stands are going to be like, stop doing this. Stop doing this. I'm like, nah, man. People
All
got
the Platinum game stands are Nintendo guys because of Bayonetta 2.
Bro, Bayonetta 2 is fucking garbage. And I beat both games. And here's the thing, I'm exaggerating about it being garbage. It's not a garbage game. I'm just saying that for effect. That game is not better than the first game. And I think the first one is mid as fuck. And then people tell me that Bayonetta is better than DMC. And I'm like, what the
fuck? Man.
Talk that talk.
Oh, man.
And
no, but DMC is coming to the Switch this summer, so they might switch to tune this summer. They might start playing with DMC now.
What?
DMC 1 is so great.
I love DMC 1 as much as this guy, but like, what? What? Like, bro, listen, if you're a Platinum Games fan, I need y'all to go talk to your big homie and tell them to stop working on 97,000 games at once, and you only got so many employees. These games are gonna be ass, and I don't want to hear nobody defending these shits. Because if I do, I'm coming to your house and I'm shitting on your couch.
Like, one game might be good, but the rest is just nah.
Yeah, that's what I think the problem is. Like, one gets like maybe the bulk of the workforce, and the other ones just like get what's left over. So like one be good and the rest be trash.
Look what happened to Scalebound. And then Nier came out like a month later. After it got canceled, 2 months later after it got canceled, Nier came out and that was great. But then Scalebound got canceled. Like,
hey, but my thing is that game was published by Microsoft, so we know what happened there.
Well, we can't blame Microsoft. We can't blame Microsoft.
Apparently, we can't blame Microsoft. It's all our fault. It was our fault too, nigga. We know that. Fuck you think?
Yeah, we know that. But
well, it definitely wasn't my fault. Y'all
spooky. No, we ain't talking about you. It's like
all Jigga's fault.
No, I know I took up the bulk of time on this topic, y'all. My apologies, but if you got something for Platinum Games, let it be known. Let it be known.
You shouldn't slander the studio. They're just doing their job.
Bayonetta 3 won't be trash.
Like fucking what's it? I said I'm just doing my job. You live here, but I'm just let me fall back.
Square Enix sell Platinum Games when they're out of my. That's what I'm talking about, but people don't want to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about that.
Damn, so is that why that game was semi good? Oh man.
It might have been. I'm just gonna floss my teeth right quick.
Whatever happened to Lost Soul Aside? Is that game still like being developed?
It's still being worked on, yeah. Remember, to talk about that, it's not on topics list, but I do have some insight about it because of the era. Basically, Sony is investing a lot of shit into the China scene in terms of game development, and they are working on a lot of games with Chinese developers over there, and they're like it's being worked on still. There's a lot of other games that you may not see, but stuff has been worked on. That's
it's gonna suck when they outsource video game making to China, bro.
Shit, if one dude can make a game look like that, shit.
We just need to give everybody the what's your boy from Smash Brothers? The Yoshida effect.
Sakurai? You said Yoshida?
Sakurai. I said Yoshida. All these motherfuckers got some crazy ass names.
I'll end with A's.
What's the thing I don't get?
Put them on a fucking IV and tell them get back to work.
Bro, they really did put that. They really had on.
That's not funny.
That's sad, honestly, but
it is what it's like.
I mean, to touch on that, that's not going to change unless Japan itself goes through an extreme culture change. And funny enough, I was reading an article about that. Y'all remember Swiri 23? If you remember him, worked on a bunch of. Oh man, y'all don't remember fucking. What's the name of that game? Let me go look it up because I'm drawing a blank again. I hate my brain right now.
I mean, I think they're I read something like in school, like they're trying to like change the work ethic slowly. Like they're doing things like making like the lights turn off after a certain point, so you can't stay past a certain time because they know that overworking is not good for their employees.
Yeah, like the fucking place where the studio is, like the landlady leaves at 10 and says, "Y'all not out? Y'all stuck in this bitch."
But if your employees sleeping at the job, then I feel like there's a problem with your work environment.
It's crazy over there.
Okay, so I found it. Swiri, he has a new studio called Access Games.
Oh man, never heard of
And
it.
yeah, but basically they closed down early. They won't let them do this shit. Oh, excuse me. His new studio is called White Owls Incorporated. But yeah, want to be accurate on that. But yeah, I love Vanquish. Oh yeah, speaking of, y'all know my streams for Rise and Revengers got taken down, and I didn't know about it until like 2 weeks later.
Oh, whoa! For what? know what?
That music copyright.
Oh my god!
Konami wasn't fucking with your boy. They must have heard me say "fuck Konami" a couple times. They was like, "You don't fuck up at her."
Damn.
Wait, what Konami? Who?
Oh man, let's move on topics. The classic old version, the OG version as they call it, because there's OG Battlefront and New Battlefront, which I don't like as much, but it's still okay in my opinion. Released on GOG. So yeah, if you want to pick up Battlefront 1 and 2, I think 1 and 2 and another game got a release on GOG. If you want to pick it up there, remember no DRM on GOG. Remember that.
So you can share with your friend.
Quote unquote.
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, it's not allegedly there. Like they're not gonna stop you.
But still, if you're gonna do that, you do it allegedly.
What's mom?
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, be on the lookout for that. And now we're gonna talk more shit about studios being shitty. We've been talking about a lot of shitty studios today. Jesus. A former NetherRealm studio contract dev talked about the studio culture, and if y'all remember, like the shit that was going on with it, it was a lot of fuck shit. So let me go pull it up. I was on page 10 of this. Basically, I'll quote one of them. Our sources said confirmed that they worked for $12 an hour while working on contract at NetherRealm. For context, the minimum wage in Chicago is currently $12 an hour, but only after a minimum wage hike that took effect on July 18, 2018. I said 18.
So are these contractors or actual employees from NetherRealms?
It's weird. I'm just gonna quote the first bar of this because there's more, and I don't want to be here all day talking about, like, not talking about it, but trying to like lay it out. I'll post it. The what you call? Give me like uno momento, por favor. I have some Spanish. It's not even decent. Some
I think
Spanish.
you said it right.
Probably still better. Basically. And also, the NetherRealm would offer $11 per hour wages for the art team. So imagine being the artist and they say this is $11 an hour and you live in Chicago.
Okay, so it's legit like actual employees from NetherRealms.
Bro, you can't even make a living in Chicago with that, bro.
I mean, you would know. You close to it. So
$11 an hour.
Bro, that's probably
you make more money working at an Amazon warehouse than a freaking art, an artist. That's crazy. $15 an hour working at there.
I'm pretty sure like that goes towards buying a loaf of bread, all that whole paycheck.
Well, damn.
Like, bro, everything in this fucking Chicago is expensive, bro. Like, I don't see why people live in cities like that. Like, cities are trash.
Yeah, big cities are all expensive. Like, unique to
remember, part of the reason why the fucking Amy Hidden's last studio got shut down is because it was in San Francisco, and we all know how much that shit costs.
San Francisco.
But Cliff Notes versions of the shit I was about to read. Basically, there was a leak that happened, and the CEO of NetherRealm got pissed off and was like, we basically lost millions of dollars in marketing and shit. Basically, they would pit the temp employees against each other, saying, "Hey, y'all should investigate and find out who did it." I'm like, what the fuck? But if you want to know the full story, there's a US Gamer article, and you can go find out more if you want to. But what do we think about this? Because I think it's y'all know how I feel about this shit in general. But this shit pissed me off when I heard about it because I'm like, Jesus Christ, because like just imagine if somebody went into game development and had to work there. Like that shit is fucking sad.
I can't. If the company's not making that much money, I can't say they should be paid more. I really feel like it should be based on like what the company's bringing in.
But they're owned by Warner Brothers, so
that don't mean Warner Brothers.
Yeah, that don't. Yeah,
true. I know. Ed Boon don't get yelled at.
But that's like saying if what's the studio Microsoft just bought? Like, it doesn't matter if that company's not fucking making money and like it doesn't matter if they're owned by Microsoft or not. If they ain't making money, then like fuck them.
And that's partly the reason why I think that all those fucking purchases are stupid, because at the end of the day, some of those studios aren't going to turn out shit worth playing and not going to sell well at all.
Well, they're gonna be Game Pass like first games, so I don't think they care. I don't think they care much about sales anymore.
Yeah, that's also a good point. But so what? Like, I mean, we've talked about crunch and all this other shit, but this is the thing. I brought up the other night that I feel like me and Game Inspection talked about it. Shout out to him, but I feel like there needs to be a union in video games as a protection method against shit like this. Because if there's not a protection method, the people, publishers, certain studios are going to keep doing this shit. And that's what leads to a lot of people leaving the industry. Like, think about the number of people who don't work in the AAA space anymore. Think about that. It's a lot of people like Bruce Straley, Amy Hennig. Like, all these people do not work there anymore. And it's because of shit like this. Shit. You can point to J.P. Kellums, who used to work at Platinum Games on Scalebound. He left and now he works at EA. As a fucking manager on Madden, not a manager, a producer on Madden. So,
and they fire Mike McFadden
from where EA. I don't think he was fired. I think he left. I could be off about that.
Nah, he did not want to leave. I could tell by his tweets.
Mike McFadden.
He said something in his tweets. He didn't really have an option. It was during one of the last EA layoff.
EA layoffs.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. Mike McFadden was one of the people who got laid off.
The only Mike McFadden I see is like a Republican like banker. Hold on.
He worked on Madden.
I'm looking for it. Oh, this dude. I think he says some shit. Yeah, I think he says some shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I think he says some shit. Oh, man. Where was I at?
Wait, what happened?
No, there we go. No, but it's like, so, like, what do y'all think a union is necessary? Like, how do y'all feel about this? Because, like,
I mean, they should unionize at this point because it's the bad management's only going to get worse over time, and they're not going to change how they're running their businesses. So they need to really unionize, in my opinion.
All right, Jiggy,
Every other form has unions, so why not games, you know?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like they're gonna have to do it for themselves. Unfortunately, it's like most of these dudes are like people with families, so it's like it's hard to say we're gonna boycott until we get a union. But
is there a reason why they haven't unionized up to now?
Basically, the issue becomes that publishers don't want the union, and publishers hold a lot of power because publishers can just get rid of everybody and then hire like kids straight out of college and shit.
Okay.
And the problem with that becomes then every game that people are making is going to become shit by default because none of these people have experience.
Yep.
So it becomes a whole problem, and plus, this is the reason why a lot of game deals felt some type of way about, for example, VAs unionizing, and then like they did a strike and then they got everything they wanted from publishers because of the fact that now VAs who work on certain games, like certain VAs, they get royalties off of a game, they get certain payments up front, like they get all the shit that I feel like VAs should get paid because that's their voice. Mm-hmm. Without their voice, certain games don't do as well because I know people think that, and this is something I had a discussion with some other people about. I know a lot of people feel like video games can't have good stories, but my thing is, video games nowadays, they rivals even some of the best movies you've ever watched in terms of narrative.
Oh, that's true. That's definitely true. Like, Yakuza 0 gave me more of a reaction than movies recently in terms of story. It's great.
And that's the reason I'm like, we have to stop operating under the assumption that video games is just a hobby and some bullshit. No, video games they stand on that level. So I'm like, if actors have a union, if VAs have a union, if all these people have a fucking union, it's time for the people who actually make these games to have one, and therefore they can be protected from shit.
Yeah, because just Fortnite, like a few weeks ago, Fortnite had the same situation about crunch. Like, it's happening everywhere.
No, but here's my thing: people don't care about Fortnite crunch. You know why? Because they get up.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't. Like, people don't care when it's they don't care when it's not affecting something they like, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's a dumb that's a dumb way to live, bro.
I mean, sorry to point out y'all Borderlands fans, but the don't affect me shit with Borderlands is kind of part of the problem.
Huh? What?
I knew Hardhead was gonna do that.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I'm like, this is my thing. I'm sure y'all gonna have fun with the game, but we can't keep having the same problems with Randy Pitchford over and over and over again. And then another game come out and y'all just got to sit there like, what the fuck?
But see, what I feel like it's not my problem to fix. Now, if people come together and say, "Look, we're going to do this,"
but my thing
and
is,
I'm all for it. But
here's the problem with that though. What do you have in your pocket in your wallet? Also,
nothing. I'm broke.
Well, you got cobwebs. I got cash. Then fuck. Like, and this is my thing. Most of us, and I hate to say it like this because I know some of us very much do. Most of us do not vote with our wallet because if we actually truly cared, some of these games would not sell well due to the proxy of people doing the bullshit that they were doing. That's just fact. But, you know, it is what it is. Hold on. Let me answer this question. He says how whatever he does in his spare time doesn't affect me or my game. Because of the fact that he's part of the team and owns the team that makes the game, he gets paid off of that. He owns Gearbox. That's part of the problem. He's gonna forever be tied to this series due to that fact. The only way to get rid of him, game doesn't sell well. But that's the thing. If you don't want to vote for with your wallet in this case because you love Borderlands, I'm not gonna be too mad at you. I'm just like, it is what it is. I can't be mad at you because you like Borderlands. It's just that's just what has to happen. And in this case, you feel that you don't want to do that. Who am I to tell you what you do with your money? That's the only way it's going to change, though. If you vote
at the same time, it's like you're punishing people who have nothing to do with what he does.
Yeah, but sometimes that has to happen, though. Like no wars without casualty. Nothing happens without blood being spilled in some form or facet. Nothing. If you can point me out an example of this happening without blood being spilled, please show me, because I would love to see it.
But I feel like when it comes to that point, everybody's like willingly like saying yes. like people who protest are people who say I'm willingly going to do this because of this, or like, but they have nothing to do with what they're just people who decided, look, I want to be going to game development, and they just happen to somehow get to work for this dude who happens to be a piece of shit, dog. Like,
that's my thing. Like, you can't help that, but sometimes you innocent bystanders get shot. It be like that.
I mean, but I don't feel like we should be like, oh, well, innocent people get hurt. Like, I feel like that's making us a part of the problem too, because we're just ignoring other people just because it fits our narrative.
And here's my thing: other people, and that's my thing. I'm not saying that it's other people. I acknowledge that shit happens, but it's a reality. I have to live with that reality. Sometimes that shit happens, and I got to live with it. I can't help the fact, but there's no other option. Sometimes your only option is to do it. And if that's the only option, it shows that the industry is fucked in a way that there's no other option to fix that.
Wait, so you said he owns them?
He owns Gearbox, yes.
Are they like a privately owned company?
Yes.
No. Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm saying they better get the board and vote that nigga out, but I don't see that.
Even if there is a board on Gearbox, he would hold the majority of the power.
Well, let this shit burn. I mean, I'm probably still gonna get the game, so I can't even talk shit. But it just sucks that it's. I mean, I feel like there's somebody out there who could figure out a way to get it, but I don't know, bro. It's far above my pay grade, which is nothing because I don't get paid for to think about this shit.
Here's the thing, H-Dog, it's funny because I don't really buy microtransactions like that, so I'm already voting with my wallet. That's my thing. Like if these things are there and I don't buy them, I'm already voting with my wallet. Most like 99.9% of the game.
But come to some people would like, no, that's not wrong because like you just buying the game, like I don't know, bro.
But that's the thing though. Like you can say by proxy of just buying the game with microtransactions, you're supporting it. That's the problem.
I disagree because I buy 2K, but then I don't buy microtransactions.
That's the thing though. Some people will say by proxy by buying the game, you're probably part of the problem, and that's my thing though. Then what do you can't buy games? It
That's
becomes
what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's like you gotta vote with your wallet. It's like I'm not. This is my thing. I'm not saying that y'all should not buy the game. I'm just saying that when y'all buy the game, think about the fact that you're supporting it and making it so he's reinforcing his position, so he can do all the shit that he's doing and nobody can stop him.
I mean, if he did things that are illegal, then the fucking law needs to go after him. Like,
And nobody will. That's the problem. And the moment that people have exposed him for these things, there's a group of people that rise up and defend him. That's the problem. But anywho, moving on. Splitgate announcement trailer. It is Halo and Portal combined. I played a little bit of it. It is launching free on Steam on May 22nd.
Free?
Yeah, free. The low price of free.
I would definitely play that and mop up this man's Strat.
Nigga, you're not good at games. What you mean?
I will mop and blow this man's Strat, dog.
Nigga, give me any game, I'll mop you.
Get on Gears right now, dog. I'll mop.
Let's go right now.
That was funny just now. Jesus Christ.
Get it, let's go.
He said hop on gears. Lord.
Hop on Days Gone, dog. I'll mop you.
Wait a minute.
Shit.
Nah, but yeah, be on the lookout for that on the 22nd. I'm definitely gonna download it. Hardhead.
Maybe.
Question.
Oh man, what did I do now?
You ain't do nothing. I'm about to ask you a question though. World War Z. When is the last time you played it?
I stopped playing it after the 1.03 update.
All right. You might have to come back because World War Z has a roadmap announced where they're adding a new Tokyo mission, a new zombie type, extreme.
Oh no, I know about all that.
Is that free though?
I believe it is, right?
I know about all that, but fuck them, man. They shitty ass progression system. So,
Man, we're just here to have fun, man. We're not here to
But
progress.
extreme difficulty, a new.
sure. If you wanna, you send me an invite. I'll play Strat, but I'll never spend my own free time on that game ever again.
Weekly challenge mode, new weapons, new weapon variants, new character skins, and new character accessories. In May 2019, they're adding the new Tokyo mission and zombie. June, they're adding the extreme difficulty. July 2019, because I almost said June again. I'm mistaken.
You lying.
New
I
mode.
guarantee you, within a year's time, that game will have microtransactions to push progression. The way they
definitely.
going. That's why I'm not supporting that shit. They can kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Y'all have
Right.
a versus WWP 8-man elimination tag. WWE 2K game night. The only people who will be good at that game is me and maybe Hardhead.
And Jigga, because I'm a beast. Facts.
What?
Strat's adaptable.
I think Strat could be good at a WWE game, but
Chad, I used to play WWE games, man. What you mean?
Me too, man.
be
You
good.
see it, man.
That shit used to
well,
be
man,
like
well,
shit.
other than Jack, then WWP's fucked. Then yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I don't. This game, they fucked this game up, bro.
Well,
Cause
what
it used to be where, like, say if I had a character and I picked up a gun that was not for that character, I could still level up that gun, but I can't do that now. So there, like, my character gun that I have with that character is max. So it's like there's nothing else I can do with that gun other than wait till I get like enough money to buy the upgrades for it. So it's like it sucks that I can't like use another gun and upgrade that, and I don't know. They just fucked
There's
it
a
up.
lot of things wrong with the progression system.
Like I don't notice like, but I guess I'm still early on in the game. But I don't notice like leveling up slower. So I don't know about that.
Well, not yet.
No, it's always been, well, at least in my experience, no matter what gun you use, it's 1 XP per zombie.
So to actually level up, you would have to kill like.
But I have no problem with that because like every run through, I would get like basically a level up for the gun. So I would be okay with that.
They felt the game progression was too fast, so they slowed it down. Basically,
Yeah, they're trying to have
I
people
pulled the
play
2K
longer.
on us, and they'll do it again if people. Cause they only did it because somebody found a cheese, dog. They didn't do it because the game actually had progression issues. People was cheesing a mission to max out their fucking levels on their weapons, and it was like, nah, fuck that. We got to go and change that. Instead of fixing the mission, they just slowed down progression for everybody.
That's what game development is. Like, don't fix the issue, fix the cheese. It's like, bro, like just fix the issue, and then cheese will be gone.
I think like Modern Warfare 2, they fixed the like 3 years after launch, they fixed that painting,
Oh yeah.
But they didn't fix anything else about the game.
It doesn't need to be fixed because it's perfect.
No, hold on. Modern Warfare 2 was perfect. You telling me Modern 1880 Akimbo sniping me from across the map?
Perfect. It was perfect.
No, motherfucker. The only
That was the most fun I've had in any multiplayer
Take one
game.
man army out.
Hold on. Fun doesn't mean shit when the most perfect COD game is still COD 4. You can argue COD 2. I wouldn't argue against you. COD 4 and COD 2 are the only thing that can actually.
Modern Warfare 2 is the funnest.
For me, it's Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 has very good maps.
I've heard that. I don't think I can respect that too much, but I heard that. So
Black Ops 1 has some very good maps.
If you say Black Ops 2, I'd be like, you know what? I can't even hold you. I can't. Black Ops 2 League play was fucking sick. But yeah, where was I on my topics list? There we go. Kind of Funny Games is returning for another showcase at E3. Is anybody going to watch this? Because I'm not.
Boo. No, I'm skipping. E3 is going to be a snooze fest this year.
Bro, like I like Greg Miller, but I don't find him that funny anymore.
Hey, why are we talking about Greg?
I said he's doing another showcase at E3.
Like, what's that thing he used to do? IG in that PlayStation podcast thing. That was kind of funny, but since he left there, it's like I haven't found this content entertaining at all. I mean, each his own. I'm pretty sure there's people out there who still like him. So yeah, they're probably gonna watch it, but I'm not because like, didn't they do something like last year at E3 or the PlayStation thing or something?
No, yeah. Instead of PlayStation Experience, he had like an indie event.
That was
boring.
Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, that was mostly publicity for smaller developers.
Yeah, but my thing is, it's like I'm like the reason I'm just like. And this is no disrespect to Kind of Funny. I think they make novel content for the people that like it, but I'm just not interested.
Me neither.
Kind of Funny lit, fam.
I'll choke you.
I always say I would rather have Rooster Teeth, but then their content kind of turned trash too. So it's like
Xbox coming with their heated E3. I hope they've been telling us wait. They've been telling us
hardware.
I was gonna say something.
Xbox. That's funny to me.
How long have they been talking?
What I think you just said.
He really did. I'm really
Kick him out.
Hold on. This is the problem. Like same old. If that is the case, and you know I got love for Gears of War, I really do. If that's the case, Xbox has a huge problem. Gears cannot be your best game that you showed this year. It cannot.
Yeah, because
we got Halo Infinite, sir.
Gears 4 story.
Did you just say Halo Infinite to me, son?
We don't know anything about that game.
If you don't shut the fuck up,
That's my most anticipated game of the generation.
Shut up, man. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I can't wait to disappoint you.
Cyberpunk is gonna take a massive shit on Halo Infinite.
Anything will.
Hey,
anticipated game. This
phone man.
Cyberpunk got to shit on Cyberpunk first.
What?
Yeah, phone man. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, Gears 5 coming to the PS4. Shit, maybe I don't know.
I just see that Cuphead DLC come out already.
Oh yeah, they dropping Cuphead DLC. I don't think.
I need that.
I'm good, bro.
I think the best game they're gonna have is Ori and the Blind Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Oh man,
Ori and the Will of the
Can you
Wisps.
just stop driving and like turn off
That's
your
my man,
phone?
man.
Like, you
What
can't-
the
you can't
hell?
talk.
I have to pick up a family member. What do you want
This
from
man, Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Please get out of here.
Wait. How many times have you been on the phone on this podcast? Shut the fuck up.
Like 3
man.
I'll
times.
smack you through the fucking phone.
Fuck up.
Beat your ass, put you in a damn triangle choke, throw your ass off a cliff, and piss on your body.
Jesus!
Whoa!
Hey, hey, put them in timeout, dog. Put them in timeout.
Yo.
These motherfuckers,
That's
man.
a lot of talk,
Turn
man.
this
That's a lot
man
of
to a
talk.
serial killer, dog.
Yo, he really.
I need to see some action, man.
Whoa.
I'll show you some action.
Whoa,
we just on your dick,
Okay, transitioning.
This is not that type of podcast, so.
Apex Legends will be coming to mobile.
What? Really?
Yeah.
There's still no solos.
Man, so you gonna piss on your dick?
Bro,
That's crazy.
listen, if they add solos, I'm definitely on this shit again.
Hey, Hardhead, can I say something?
The 25 win, the 25 win king is definitely coming back. I'm definitely gonna come back to mobile.
In them pictures, you look like Sin, dog.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Also coming to mobile this summer is Dead Cells.
I wonder how that's gonna work.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
Apple need to come out with a goddamn controller.
Apple ain't coming out with shit. Just let this shit break. They ain't gonna fix it either. They're gonna be like, bye. But yeah, those two games will be coming to mobile this summer. I don't have dates because I forgot to get the dates, and I'm not gonna look them up right now because I'm tired of looking shit up. You can look up on that shit this podcast. Next topic is Monster Hunter World has shipped the most units in Capcom history. To which I say, can we just shout out for Capcom from coming back from the brink of death to rising like a phoenix and really like doing the most? I remember a young Capcom back in 2009 saying we broke in a joke, man. We don't get shit.
They came from
That was 2013. We broke. We got $500 million to our name. We out here broken than a bitch. And now look how far they come. They had some missteps on the way, but look how far they've come back. Resident Evil remake, fucking DMC 5, fucking Monster Hunter,
Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, like they've been on the comeback trail. I'm proud of them. I'm proud.
Yeah, they came back from no arcade mode Street Fighter 5 to Resident Evil 7.
Hey, be respectful about Street Fighter 5. It's still better than most fighters under.
I mean, like the way it launched though, that can't be.
I will give you that. Mega Man. I forgot about Mega Man 11. I really did. Imaginary Enemy.
That
Right?
game was so forgettable. But I guess I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Just H-Dog, I fuck with you. You the homie. I got love for you, brother. But out of those 4 companies you named, only Capcom is really loved. Though Konami has a couple of IPs that I love to death under their control, and they're never gonna do shit with them.
Hey, man. Konami is loved by like people for insurance and shit like that.
Konami is loved.
Kojima want to smoke them motherfuckers. Fuck you, bring that man name up for. Kojima probably see them folks in meetings. He like, bro, it's taking everything in my soul not to clap these dudes. I know Blackbun hates Mega Man 11. Who cares about Blackbun?
Whoa, we love everybody around here. We're
Speaking of Weatherwell podcast, man.
No.
Hashtag positive vibes.
Wow,
I got a smoke for
No.
Oh my god.
Yo, Hardhead,
At the end.
Yeah, when I'm not here, so I can't be a part of y'all fuckery.
That's his fuckery. Get it right. Where am I? Oh yeah. Shout out to Capcom. Tencent pulls PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds from mobile in China and replaces it with a gentler version of the game, meaning probably no blood, no other stuff.
Have you seen some of the stuff that they've changed? Like
No,
when you
I don't.
like when you kill someone, like they'll drop a crate and then they'll wave to you goodbye and then they'll just go away. Yeah, it's so weird.
That's kind of heat. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's so weird.
That's kind of heat.
What game is that?
PUBG.
Dude, I gotta play PUBG again. Like,
In China though.
In China, you gotta play it in China.
I mean, I got a
It's
VPN.
funny.
I got a VPN.
Bro, you don't want to do that, bro. That lag, bro.
Yeah, they're really cracking down on anything, man. I don't get it.
Listen, I ain't trying to get shot. Listen, I love China. China's great. China.
I mean, at least they doing something about the
Great.
Like we in America, we deal with actual gun violence and don't do shit about it.
China for the win.
China lit. Just know I love China.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
China's
say
great.
anything about China because there's a long list, and I don't want to be missing.
Yeah, I definitely don't either.
I'm pretty sure they don't give a shit about me, bro. What they gonna do?
Code Vein network test. Jiggy, you was talking about Code Vein earlier. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I remember when Code Vein first got announced, I was like, this looks interesting. Then it disappeared for like 1,000 years.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. The game's looking spooky.
That shit disappeared for a year and came back looking worse than it did when it was first announced. I'm like, what the fuck?
It
happened?
really did, bro.
I didn't even get to see the news.
What's wrong with it?
I didn't see the gameplay.
It's so yeah. The team that is making Code Vein is the team that worked originally on the Jesus, I'm drawing a blank. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Rage something. Hold on. Code Vein. I'm a dummy. I knew I said I wasn't gonna look shit up. Y'all right? Hypocrite. I know.
Because I didn't see any news.
I'm looking for it still. It's really pissing me off. I need to know.
Hey, this man sent you off his game today, dog.
Yeah, because I ain't trying to look shit up. God eater. There we go. Fuck. God eater. Fuck, man. Listen, fuck looking shit up.
Oh yeah, I tried that game. I didn't like it.
So yeah, if you like God, did they even fix the frame rate in PUBG, or are they still updating the game every day? I don't know. I don't play the piece of shit. Yo, Hardhead, how do we feel about PUBG?
Who?
How do we feel about PUBG?
Oh
Pub
man.
ass? No, man.
I'm bringing PUBG back. Y'all need to stop hating.
That game is shit. You got ran over last time I checked.
That game is not good.
They fucked Jigga up last time he played.
Bro, he got ran the fuck over and then got right off the game. I was dead when I saw that clip. Oh my
You
god.
y'all leave me alone, man. I'm a beast at that game, bro. I'm bringing it back.
Wait, Jigga, what game are you a beast at?
I'm a beast at every game I touch, bro.
Uh-huh. What about Sekiro?
I'm a better than you at it.
Oh man.
Wait, did you
What
play
about
it?
Destiny?
Did you play
What
it?
about Destiny? What about Destiny?
I'm better than you at it. Yes. What you mean?
Oh no.
Here we go. Here we go with this Red Hood lies, where he actually thinks he's
I'm
better
just
than me.
saying there were
Fall
streams
back,
that
fall
proved you wrong. Gears of War. Come on now.
Uh-oh.
That game don't exist. What you talking about, huh?
Back on Covain. Hold on. Back on Covain. Let's take a little litmus test right quick. What do you think the MC is going to be for it?
72.
Yeah, 72, 73.
Y'all being a little too hopeful. I'm saying 59.
It's gonna be an 80.
59. Damn, son.
59.
This is the lowest number y'all ever heard me give for any Metacritic, by the way.
It can't be as bad as Crackdown. It can't be.
Crackdown is like
That's like Jump Force.
Because it'll have that
Or
anime like
Penalty.
fan service.
It's gonna be a 76. Hating ass
Nah.
motherfuckers.
nah, fam.
76. I don't know.
Nah, man. If a game disappears for like that, like listen, that shit gonna get a Crackdown area score. Nah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that game was gone. It was just like, pew.
Yeah, but
Imagine
Like,
if
alright,
it came
man.
out. Imagine if it wasn't delayed. That's what I'm thinking.
damn,
What kind of game would it have been?
And
H-Dog said 52 in the chat. God damn,
52. Oh,
that hurt my feelings.
wait. What's a quiet man?
man, what Eric
You
ass?
guys are
Y'all some
really
haters,
low on
dog.
this.
You said you mean we're Nev
Oh man,
I don't feel like it's gonna be that bad, but I don't feel like it's gonna be that good either.
y'all a bunch of haters.
It
What
can't.
Eric?
It can't be like near the quiet man levels. It can't be that.
The Quiet Man was like at least interesting on a certain level.
No, it was not.
Oh, no,
dog.
that's a
No.
29. Never mind.
That game was fucking garbo.
Wait, Jigga, did you play the game?
Oh,
What? The Quiet Man?
Yeah.
No.
uh-oh.
Why the fuck would I play that trash ass piece of game?
I see what he did there.
I'm just saying, Jigga, it sounded like you played the game. I just needed to make sure.
Sir, you can look anywhere and see enough of that game.
Oh,
That's one of those games where I can say, look, you can see enough to know, yeah, this game is trash.
I'm just saying, dude. It is what it is.
Sir, do you got the Days Gone plat?
Oh, man. You
Yo, that's too much work, man.
You talking
bad.
about games, you ain't got the Days Gone
Bruh,
plat. Oh, man.
I
Fall
legit
back.
just beat the game like a couple days ago.
Respect my gangster, but
I'm sick of time you holding. Wait. Jigga, how many plats you got?
I think like 6 or 7.
I don't want to hear
I
you.
got like, wait, you got 7. I got 14, like 12 or
It don't matter. Did you give me
What do you
plats
mean it don't
recently?
matter? You
How
just
many
fucking
plats you
got
got
a phone.
recently? How many plats
What
you
the
got
fuck?
recently? You ain't getting none recently.
Oh,
So
man, no.
Stop with
Stop.
the hating, dog. Hey,
Stop.
stop with the fake news.
All right.
Look with the fake news here,
Hold
guys.
Shut the fuck up so I can get to the
All
next
that
topic, you
is
dumb
fake
bitch. Sega acquires 2 Point Hospital developers. So if you haven't ever played 2 Point Hospital, get on that. I'm not going to go into details. They bought them, though. Shout out to Sega. Moving on from that topic, if you have not seen the documentary about God of War 2018's development cycle, it's called Raising Kratos. Go watch it on YouTube. It's out. Shit, really good. I haven't watched it yet, but
I'm dying to watch that.
I heard it too. I haven't watched it.
Go watch that. And now we can get to the meat and potatoes of the podcast because, yeah, also, why is this here twice? I already talked about it. Epic Game Store has bought Epic Game Store. Epic Games has bought Rocket League developer Psyonix.
What?
Oh man.
My question is, why does anyone care?
I think because people thought that it would be off of Steam, because that's what was coming out at first. But then they clarified and said, at least for now, that's not going off Steam.
Yeah, but I would assume that any future DLCs will not be headed to Steam. That's what I'm going to assume.
Well, that's
It's
stupid.
That'd be crazy.
I don't think that's the case.
I
It's a service
that
game now
might
too,
happen.
though.
I think what's gonna happen if it doesn't come off of it's not. I don't think it's gonna come off of Steam. Everything for the current Rocket League still releasing on Steam, but everything for their next game, that's just Epic. You know.
It's not
So
major.
wait, I'm confused. So in the store page, are they saying that you can still buy it on the Steam store page and stuff like that, or in terms of you having ownership that you're just keeping it and they're still taking it off?
That is a good question that I do not have the answer to.
I feel like the game on Steam isn't different. Like, it hasn't changed. Like, you still buy it, you can still play it, but
Yeah.
it's just people thought that they were going to be taking it off at the end of the year.
They would probably in the future make it so you can't buy the game anymore. Like, if you already own the game, you own it. But if you didn't buy it already, then you
No, I think then that'll be the same as the Metro Exodus thing. It was selling before, then all of a sudden it's not selling. That's stupid.
Yeah, and
I
they said
think
they
for-
wouldn't do that again too.
Yeah, I think for every like the next game they make, that's when it's gonna be just an Epic Store exclusive. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because people were saying that they had a problem with Epic getting games exclusive, but now they have studios. I guess it's the same issue.
No, they own the fucking studio. People can't be upset about that.
Yeah, you can't be upset.
They are upset. They're upset about. Oh, there are plenty of people that are upset about.
Here's my thing: if you buy a studio, that's different. That means you invested the money into the studio to buy them out whole. That means,
Now, what's funny is if you upset about the studio, then you a fucking hypocrite because most of y'all think what Microsoft does is okay.
Yeah, and here's my thing. Remember Hardhead when you asked me about that? I was like, I'm fine with it. It don't really matter. It's like they bought them. If they bought them, then that's fine.
If you have a problem,
Yeah,
with
but there is a bit of hypocrisy, not from you, Sentry, but from other people that people were upset about Rocket League.
No, they ain't got. They need to also be upset about Microsoft.
This is true.
Plain simple.
Wait, I don't see how y'all comparing them as the same.
What do you mean?
They're comparing the situation where it's like when developers get bought by Microsoft, they like, oh, that's bullshit. Oh, da, 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 da. But like it's still bullshit across the board. But it's like if they bought them, I can't say nothing.
It's not really bullshit about Microsoft because like Microsoft is a hardware company that realized they need to sell their hardware, so they're buying software.
But Epic is
We're talking
also
about
a
Xbox Game
storefront that they
Studios,
need
if you wanna
people
be
to
more
come to their storefront to play those games that they're going to be offering.
Yeah.
But they're not buying other than Rocket League, like the other ones, I'm okay with them purchasing Rocket League because it's like,
well, they get the IP because they bought.
Yeah, so I'm okay with that. Like, I really don't have no problem with that. Anybody, if you does, you're dumb. Like, bro, they
if you
need that. If you do, well, whatever. It don't matter. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. If you have a problem with it, something is wrong with you. Because they have to keep making money, and that game, from what I heard, makes a lot of money. So it's like,
but here's my thing: when we have conversations in private about this, and people talk about that, they have to be Valve somehow. The problem that people don't talk about with Valve is Valve has more than 4 games that print them money. They don't have to make this is the thing they forget. Valve is Counter-Strike Go, makes a lot of fucking money. They have Team Fortress 2, makes a lot of fucking money. They have Dota. Dota by far makes more money in a year than most games make in lifetime.
Dota's still making more than Fortnite.
And Gary's mod.
Yeah, they got. Here's my thing. This is the reason I'm like, people got to be very. Y'all have to look at this in a way that y'all got to understand. Valve, when we joke about them not making games, it's not that they can't make games. They choose not to because they're not forced to do shit.
Yeah,
they because of the things that they've done in the past, where they made CS:GO, they put it out. It paid dividends. Half-Life paid dividends. Portal paid dividends. Team Fortress 2 paid dividends. Dota paid dividends. They're living off of the fruits of their labor, which in turn makes them more money than they ever have to make another game. I can't be upset with that. I can't.
I can't. They're trash.
So, Jigga, what you're saying is Valve doesn't have to do anything, sir?
Unfortunately, they really don't have to.
And that's the problem. It's like, I can't be upset because Epic is trying to compete. But at the same time, it's like Epic, y'all fighting uphill against somebody who really don't give a shit.
I mean, at some point they will have to they'll have to start giving a shit. Like if Red Dead 2 is Epic exclusive, then that is gonna be.
I don't think they care then, because this is what we don't realize. The moment that they say Half-Life 3 is dropping, who gonna fucking stop that game from doing numbers?
They're never gonna drop
that's the thing.
Will they actually make a Half-Life 3 though? That's the problem. Do they even care?
Here's my thing. That's the problem though. They can just leak that shit. Just leak something out. We working on Half-Life 3. They shutting everything down.
Yeah, that's how people saying they should compete by releasing games.
And here's my thing. Games. But that's the thing though. They have the threat of. That's the thing that Epic doesn't have. They don't have the threat of anything. They don't have anything that they could threat.
What you mean, nigga? Fortnite 2.
Fortnite 2 ain't
No,
going.
why would they do that? Season 9 just
really
dropped.
acting like Fortnite 2 ain't gonna blow the world up, though.
It really ain't.
Fortnite,
But they don't need to
no,
do it.
they're not doing that. It's all seasons.
Yeah, like
They're
season
not-
9 just dropped like yesterday.
But that's the thing. Like that's the problem with Valve. They have a nuclear deterrent at that angle. They can drop something back if they ever decide to do it and they actually commit to it. And they say we drop a Half-Life. Trust and believe everybody who was ever talking shit about Valve will shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
But I will say,
And I talk shit about Valve because I'm like, I want y'all to make games.
That puzzle game, bro. Why you overhyping that puzzle game?
Puzzle game.
Oh man.
What puzzle game?
Oh man. Y'all know what game I'm talking about.
I actually don't. This is that part.
Portal.
Or the lit.
Oh man, they overhyping the puzzle game. Y'all got it.
Is it because you don't know how to do puzzles?
Wow, you got it, fam.
I just asked the question.
Oh man.
I was just asking the question. Shit, where was it?
Just remember, ain't no exclusive better than a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh yeah,
The
this
game
is
is still the best pinball game ever.
These niggas out here talking shit about fucking trash ass Portal, bro. That shit fuck out of here.
Facts, Pain is still the best
That shit
pinball
don't
game
fuck.
ever,
Okay, I
dude.
need you to fall back. That shit don't hold a fucking candle to fucking Uncharted, bro. Not hate Uncharted, but
so the May games will go. I know we're a bit late on this. For May are Marooners. Excuse me. Golf Club 2 featuring PGA Tour. Outcast Second Contact, which is shit. And Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon. Yeah. And Cosmic Jumper. It's actually technically 5 games, but yeah. So yeah, that's your games with gold, and then your PS Plus games.
I think Overcooked is one of them, but they're not Overcooked 2.
Overcooked is the first. The first Overcooked is the first one, and What Remains of Edith Finch is the second.
Yeah, you get Overcooked and What Remains of Edith Finch. I think both of those are good games, but I wish it was 2 for Overcooked.
Because I think 2 has online, right?
Yeah.
The first one doesn't. Yeah, that would have been a perfect game to have.
Back to my topics list. EA Access. EA Access is now coming to. I think is it already on PS4? Or is it not on there yet?
I think it's
coming.
It's coming.
It's coming to PS4 for those of y'all.
Nobody cares. It's trash.
Yeah, it's. I don't care about that. I mean, it's good that it's there, but I'm not gonna hype it up now.
It's not Origin Access, so it's trash.
No, so I just want to point something out.
I'm not gonna say it's trash, but it's not that great.
It's not Origin Access. The fact that they
trash. It's not. It's like it's nothing to be like. Oh yeah, we finally getting something great. It's like it's something good to have because there are good games in the vault. But other than that, it's like
it's not Origin Access. Simple as that. They want people to buy it, make it Origin Access instead of EA Access. Then you
I will agree with that.
That would be a way better thing.
Yeah.
Nobody don't want EA Access though.
Want that Origin Access?
I mean, I do agree. Nobody really wants that shit though.
I don't care. I've used it in the past. I think it's an okay service, but otherwise, I don't really care.
EA don't make that many games like that though.
I've used both. So I feel like you'll get more out of Premiere because I play Anthem y'all remember I played Anthem those 4 days?
For that weekend?
remember who was the first person to say this game was shit?
I have never seen somebody finish a game so quick.
I was the first person to say
I was on that shit. Like I was on that shit.
For real.
And then it was like I think it was Saturday afternoon. I was like, this game is fucking ass. And everybody was like, what the fuck?
I think it was Friday, man.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about
Friday like afternoon or some shit.
Say about about what? What you talking about?
Them review bombs on Steam. Once again.
Oh no, I addressed in the chat, but review bomb is not cool. Don't do it. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like stop getting your panties in a bunch, like, bro.
However, I just want to point out, though people are review bombing, I do not want user reviews to be taken away because it gives developers a way to skirt how good the quality of their game is.
Well, you got to remember that review bombing is the reason that Epic is giving developers the option on whether or not they want to add reviews to their game.
And my thing is, it shouldn't be optional. So you need
that. Review bomb shouldn't be happening.
Here's my thing: I don't control these niggas.
If it wasn't for review bomb, we wouldn't even have this conversation.
Listen, review bombing existed long before me. Long before it. If somebody, I can't.
That's a way where it tells like, look, we
Here's my
see
thing. Oh, now though,
reviews coming in, negative or positive reviews, and it's like we gotta stop it. Like,
hold on, but the caveat with that is the only way that people take your review seriously on Steam is if you actually own the game. Because remember, there are filters for this, where if you own the game and if you actually have played a certain amount of time in it. So that is the caveat with that. So if you give a game a shit rating for like Rocket League, for example, you have like 3,000 hours, I ain't gonna say shit to you. You can say that. I ain't gonna hold you. You got 3,000 plus hours, bro. You a real MVP. You was playing that shit. Where am I at? Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Activision said they could not be more pleased with the better than expected results for it. So you know what that means.
more
Sekiro 2.
Sekiro 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
More, I said Days Gone. More fucking Souls games, bro.
You got a problem with Souls games, Jigga?
Yes, I want them to make a real action RPG type game, bro. I'm tired of like this Soul shit, bro. Like, I get, you can do the Souls, but like, do something other than that every once in a while.
I don't have faith in them to do that with I almost said Kamiya.
I'm about to say, didn't they already fuck up some games trying to do that?
Yes, with the dude who does the Dark Souls and Demon Souls games. When he was the lead of Armored Core, he fucked it up. So yeah, I don't have much faith in them to make anything outside of that.
No, but it just sucks.
Yeah, From Software, hold that L, bitch. Last topic before we get to State of Play, because we haven't talked about it yet. Dragon Age 4 has become BioWare's next big focus, and Anthem lost a bunch of people that were working on it. Then the day after that, BioWare came out and was like, no, we're still working on Anthem. We promise. And I'm like, bruh, ain't nobody even fucking playing Anthem.
That's crazy.
If you go look at the Anthem subreddit on Reddit, them folks are shitting on that game. Them folks wild.
The game is dead. I mean, I don't even think they'll like do the expansions like they were saying.
The expansion was supposed to be free.
Oh, yeah, but the thing is it's always being pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, and it's like I don't even think that thing's gonna happen.
My thing is, before anybody blames EA gave them plenty of time to make that game. I can't blame EA.
Like this match with BioWare.
This is the thing. We as a gaming populace, as people who consume games, we make a problem of blaming the publisher a lot. Well, sometimes the publisher is not very much at fault. It's the actual developer. And once I found out the shit that was going on with fucking BioWare, I'm like, bro, they gave you how many years to make this game and y'all didn't produce shit?
Yeah.
I can't blame them. They gave y'all all this money, all the resources y'all wanted. Yeah,
Hey man, but it's EA.
No, yes, you got the caveat suck you with Frostbite. Sure, I give you that. That is a fuck up on EA's part. That is very much a fuck up. But still, though, I don't give a fuck if they stuck you with that engine. You should have had more to show for 7+ years of work. Fuck is you doing?
I don't know, but if you're trying to spend most of the year trying to figure out the engine,
yeah, I guess
they didn't even know what the game was gonna be. They were like having these ideas.
That I will say is on them. That's definitely on them.
But here's my thing, Jake. Like everybody gives them the engine part. It's like, yeah, we understand that because Frostbite is not meant for anything except for like first-person shooters like Battlefield. Yeah, it works for like shit like FIFA and Madden and fucking. I think NBA Live uses it. I'm not sure. Hardhead can correct me if I'm wrong.
Frostbite? No.
Okay.
They stuck with an Ignite engine for NBA Live.
Okay. But the reason that it works for them, those games, is because they're not doing that much with it. They're just doing very simple things with it. They're not doing a lot of shit. The part, like, that's the reason I'm like, yeah, I understand the engine's not built for what you're trying to do with an RPG. But on the same fucking token, you cannot be working on a game for damn near 8+ years and not have shit to show until like you can't be doing that. It doesn't work that way. I know I'm talking out of turn because I'm not a developer and I don't know what goes on. But still, if we're finding this shit out and they're telling us y'all didn't have shit for almost 8 years, there's a fucking problem.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
it definitely is. Man, Strat, you know about? Well, you don't know much about, but what's your opinion, dog?
It's the game development.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
He said shit.
I don't have experience with them engines, man.
That's it. Leave me out if I ain't doing nothing. I want
So
to do.
is it like is working with an engine like that big of a deal? Like if you don't know how to work with it or you don't know.
Engines are
hell
basically
yeah! That's like especially engines like that, which are created by EA and only only they are the ones that use it. That should be tough as fuck, I'd
so.
say.
For example, like that is your primary code base. It has all the tools that you need to make a game. Like the reason that Unreal is used pretty much as like the default, and then some people use Unity, and then other engines follow them suit, is because Unreal has the biggest tool set where you can make the most types of games. Basically, if you can think it, Unreal probably does it.
And it's like you can find anything online about it as well.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like, and plus, Epic themselves will help you with the engine if you have problems. Like they have people dedicated to doing that, and they have documentation where they show you what thing does what and how to use it. Like they have that type of support system for you if you use the engine. Whereas other engines don't have. Like in the article, they detailed Jason Schreier detailed out how they have that support group, but depending on your totem pole within EA, more people will get more support than others. Like if you're working on FIFA, they like, oh, FIFA team, y'all need help? Okay, we over here. Or if Battlefield, if DICE needs help, we over here.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Microsoft was doing with the Xbox One X, trying to get developers to fully like get their potential.
Yeah, like Microsoft would prioritize other developers over other ones when made no sense to do because you need all the games you can get.
Didn't they help out with the PUBG port on Xbox as well?
Yes.
Yes, they did.
They did help much.
I don't know what they.
I don't know what they
That's
did.
just a disappointment.
That shit uggers.
Oh man, but like the same idea, kind of helping devs out.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, because you can see all first-person games on the Frostbite engine run great.
yeah, like Battlefield and like other games, like, but that's the problem though. It's like if at this point, if that was a company mandate, I couldn't be an executive EA because I'd be like, bro, we're having the same fucking problem too many godforsaken times for us to be putting these games out like this. I'm trying to make money, damn it.
Yeah, it's a lot more complicated shit.
Yeah, like, bro, but that's my thing. That you got to go return on investment. If my investors are looking at me like, motherfucker, what the hell happened again? I'm like, bro, give me 10 minutes, I'm gonna fix it. Like, I can't be doing the same shit. I understand you don't want to pay licensing fees, but I'd rather pay those licensing fees than deal with bullshit I can't fix.
Yeah, I think licensing fees are like maybe I'd say like upwards of a few million.
Yeah, but my thing is I'd rather pay that couple million than deal with shit. Then it's like I'd take convenience in that case over trying to fuck some shit up that I don't know what I'm doing with. But yeah, that was the last topic. Y'all got anything to say? I know I talked a lot. My bad.
We could talk about these fuck nigga ass Weapon members, dog.
We not even down to the last topic. We got State of Play to talk about. Damn,
There you
dog.
go.
What do you mean? You said it was like 10 minutes.
Okay, it still should happen. So State of Play. This is the last topic, and then Hardhead can talk his talk, and I'm gonna go to the kitchen and get some water. Because I'm out of water. Shit. State of Play popped out yesterday. It started with Monster Hunter Iceborne release date, which is, I believe, September. That's what it was. It's September 6th. And that is September 6th is for PS4 and Xbox One. The PC version will release after the fact. But, the PC version of Monster Hunter was kind of fucked, I think. If I recall correctly, I could be very off. But they started with that. They showed a bunch of it, like I think 3 or 4 minutes worth. Then they moved on to River Bond, which was which features characters from Shovel Knight, Bastion, and some other games like Guacamelee. The game looked kind of fire. They had Tokyo Jungle Escape-esque looking game named Away. They showed a new base PS4 model of the Slim variant for Days of Play. Now we get to the real meat and potatoes. Because there was only really 3 games I cared about. They showed Medieval Remake, which looks pretty good graphically, but the frame rate leaves something to be desired because the frame rate's looking shaky, to say it. Hey, Shaw, we talked about Breakpoint at the start of the podcast. We talked about it. We'll talk about it again in a second, but yeah, we talked about it. What was I about to say, y'all? I forgot. Oh, no, that's what it is. So Medieval, anybody copy Medieval when it comes out on October 25th? Anybody copy?
No.
I'm good.
Not day
I'm
one.
good on that. I never played the original, so I don't know what this new one is like.
Man, I thought y'all was some real ponies. I thought y'all were in here.
Whoa, I'm definitely not.
Oh yeah, that's right. You gonna buy it? I forgot. My bad.
I mean, I'll
I'm
get it
gonna
on a
get it.
discount.
I'm definitely gonna get it.
I'll get it on a discount, but not a day one.
I might get a day one. I mean, this like release date just kind of shows that's it. Like, there's not going to be other games coming out from Sony besides Judgment, but that's not even by Sony. That's Sega.
Yeah.
So.
No, and that's yeah.
I apologize for these blasphemous statements of my fellow panel members. Please go out and buy Medieval Day One.
Yeah,
I
please.
said I'm buying it. What?
I said I'll buy it later.
Don't buy day one.
Day one.
I mean, if my backlog allows me to.
Oh
Maybe
shit.
I'll buy it.
But we gonna, I see y'all in the chat. We gonna get to it in a second. I know. After Medieval, before it actually, they showed Predator Hunting Grounds, which a lot of people, shout out to One Kid Smooth, are upset about it being exclusive to PS4. But it's
Man.
no. But if remember, it's the trailer started with Sony Interactive Entertainment Presents, which means off the rip, it's what exclusive. So it's being developed by
SIE game, like what the fuck you want? What you want us to say?
So it's being developed by Ilphonic, the developers of Friday the 13th, and also Fox is helping out with it. So what they really mean is Disney. Shout out to y'all again.
I don't know how I feel about the Friday the 13th as doing it though.
You realize the only issue Friday the 13th really had was the fact that they had like licensing problems.
Was the performance, the bugs, the glitches?
They fixed all
What?
that.
They fixed all that.
I don't know.
I remember because
Controls were janky as fuck.
When last time you played it, Strat?
Like a few months ago.
That's why.
When I won as Jason.
Oh,
Was it? Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about that. Hardhead, you remember what happened that day?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The reason why certain people hate Fang,
Oh man.
they were playing Friday, and some people got fucked over.
I got that clip too. Let me get that. I got that saved because that shit was so funny.
You know who hate Fang because of that too. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh man, I'm confused.
I'm gonna type it in the look at the little chat, the group chat on the thing.
Yo, where is it? Oh, here it is.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna post that shit. I'm gonna post that shit.
It was
In the comments.
all
Everybody can look at that shit.
it was a whole stream, fam. It was a wild day. A lot of people thought that game was SOCOM too. They got their feelings hurt.
Man, I had the clip ready and everything. It's crazy.
I mean, I was kind of like thinking it was SOCOM for a minute. I was like, wait a minute.
I
And then
definitely
until
thought it was SOCOM coming in, but then I also thought to myself, if this was SOCOM, it would have looked a lot better than that.
It's not even that. They wouldn't have done like a little fucking CG trailer or whatever they did. Jason sprayed my face, Jack.
Yo, that fucking reaction, man, was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, I forgot about this shit. This shit had me crying. But yeah, they showed that. What else? Okay, so we addressed that. So yeah, I feel like Predator Hunting Ground is going to be a good game. I got faith in it Friday. What
the fuck?
I guess Bigger watching their pull up.
No, you said that's just going to be a good game. That shit look garbage.
What? We haven't seen gameplay.
You haven't seen any gameplay.
I didn't say it would because that's what I think.
We saw like a 5-second clip.
That shit look garbage.
We didn't even see gameplay. Shut the fuck up.
I'll still beat you in it, Jigga.
You acting like that dude, you ain't Jigga.
I'm definitely not playing that shit, bro. You fuck out of here.
Wait, when you
Well,
say
why did Jigga be like, oh my gosh, this game is amazing after this?
hold on.
I'm not gonna be able to say that because I'm not buying it.
Hold on,
Jigga, it's only gonna be $30.
Yeah,
That's $30 too much.
Oh,
Make it $5 and I got you.
I don't know how much it's gonna be.
Shut up. I love you, dog, but nah, fam, you wildin'.
Definitely not.
Wait, hold on, you gonna be upset when you like, well, everybody playing when you go in there. Hardhead gonna be on this shit, Jack gonna be on this shit, Fang gonna be on this shit, everybody gonna be on this shit. You don't know one.
Okay, they was on Friday, and I was definitely not missing that on this shit, bro. I was like,
bro, that shit was lit. On Friday,
Friday went on. It's free on PlayStation.
Bro, Friday.
I think Medieval was free on PlayStation Plus at one point.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, the original.
Ew.
No, it was I think on the PS3. Yeah, it might have been.
Oh.
I don't think it was on PS4. Because there was no PS2 medieval game to my knowledge. I could be very off, but yeah. Last but not least, Final Fantasy VII Remake got shown off again for the first time.
Oh my god!
Shown off. Oh man, let's not go there, Sentry.
It all came back to me.
I mean, it's the first time in years that they shown it. We did find out some other news today.
They did the same thing they done did every year that they shown it, Sentry, dog.
Man, I am hyped for that.
Wait.
Man, you shut your ass up, Redhood.
What?
And I want to say this real quick to the Nomura haters. I just find it funny that they were like, this looks amazing and stuff like that. It's just like a couple people in particular that don't like Kingdom Hearts, but thought this was like amazing. I was just like, shout out to you guys.
It looks like Final Fantasy 15,
damn
so it definitely
hypocrites.
looks amazing.
Bunch of damn hypocrites.
And it looks like it's gonna play like Final
The
Fantasy.
same thing with
15.
Strat. I saw Strat's tweet about freaking Final Fantasy VII.
When did I tweet about Final Fantasy
I
VII?
swear I did see that.
You out your mind.
Strat getting exposed. Let's go.
You out your mind right now.
Dude, I'm gonna find this tweet, dude.
Yo,
You better not delete that shit too.
when did I ever tweet about Final Fantasy VII? I never played a Final Fantasy game.
I'm just saying, dude.
If Final Fantasy 7 is anything like 15, I'm definitely buying it.
It's not.
And
They still
one
have,
that also tweeted about
I'm
that
in, like,
shit.
combat
He had
WoW.
so much
Combat
land.
I
WoW.
liked his tweet. That's all
Hold
I
on,
did.
okay.
Oh shit.
I liked the One Night's tweet about it. That's about
Can
it.
I get some details real quick? Can I get some details? First and foremost, it's still turn-based. It's just you can move the characters around. Because it has ATB still. It has active time battle still. It's still releasing episodically, which is another problem.
Yeah. I heard that's happening. I don't think that's a Nomura thing. I think that's a legit Square Enix thing.
Yeah, I think they just want to hold on to that. But
You find it, Red Hood?
Dude, I just got out of the car. What?
Oh man.
Oh.
you sound like me when I was talking to BG that day. Wait a minute.
Like I'm outside right now. I just got out.
Yeah.
Oh man, Redhood.
Just so y'all know, things that I'm saying could change, but that's what I was told and what I read.
No, it is episodic. Yeah, they
Yeah,
confirmed
it's
it. There.
episodic. It's
Oh my
supposed to
god.
keep ATB and other things for
So
fun.
it's 15. Yay.
No, because it's
What?
still
Wait,
15.
what? 15 wasn't episode. What the fuck?
Technically it was.
No, it
No,
was not.
They sold the full
Well,
like
no,
the full
it
game
was not.
broken up.
Hardhead. It was not
It was
episodic.
broken
What
up
the
as
fuck?
fuck.
You know what episodic means?
Yes, I know. Hitman 1 was episodic.
There you go. 15
technically
was not.
because the game as a whole was broken up.
What? Oh my god.
It was literally called episode.
That's plot
This
holes.
character,
That's
that
plot
character, blah, 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 blah,
Do
blah.
you know what plot holes are?
That was addressing plot that's separate from the actual game, but I'm just gonna move on. But that was state of play. The DLC was episodic, yes. But that was state of play. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was pretty decent overall. I liked it somewhat better than the original because it was more exclusively Sony shit than third-party shit. I know a lot of people are upset about. Okay, can we talk about this right quick again? Because we addressed this the first time they did one. I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. They're not going to show Last of Us. They're not going to show Ghost of Tsushima. They're not going to show Days
Nah, they're
Gone.
showing Last of Us next month.
When did they say that?
Last of Us is coming out 2021.
Oh, you put it out there so you could hope it happen?
Yeah, I'm willing to put money on it. Let's go.
I'm not going to take your money,
They're
though.
gonna do a state of play because we didn't already realize it's a monthly thing they're gonna do. So they're gonna do a state of play right before the week before E3.
Yo,
They literally said we're not doing nothing the week of E3, but the state of play gonna be the week before E3.
My thing is, then what? I'm confused as to why
Here's my
Kojima's
thing.
making a trailer, though.
Here's my thing, though. I don't think that any of this shit gets shown. Something will get shown during E3, but the problem is I don't think anything except for The Last of Us is currently a PS4 title. Even then, The Last of Us is most likely a cross-gen title.
So where do you think Death Stranding trailer is going to be at then? That's where I'm confused.
If they show one, if I add,
Last of Us got to be a cross-gen title. That's the only game that they
Because like we saw tweets like a week or two ago of Kojima making a trailer for Death Stranding.
my thing is that's Kojima. I stopped questioning what Kojima does a long time ago, and I just wait.
The Last of Us, the only game they need to still release on PS4. The rest of those games gonna be fucking
Here's my thing about that.
launch titles.
if they, and this is the thing, we don't know when that game is going to be done. We don't. They haven't given. That's the one thing I give Sony credit. After the whole fiasco about giving dates, they said we ain't giving dates for shit. It's drop when it drop. Don't ask us for shit. Like that's the smartest thing they've done because now, like this is the problem with y'all can't keep begging for shit, but they tell you this is the one good thing they do about State of Play. They tell you to temper your fucking expectations beforehand because they know everybody gonna be begging for shit they not showing.
No, they don't tell you that in a billion.
They don't want the Nintendo effect.
Yeah, because that's my thing. Here's my thing. Not even a billion. There's people they tell you on their blog before it happens what's gonna be there. The first one they did that. This time they did that. They're telling you ahead of time what to expect. So when people come in there at the end talking about, oh, they didn't show what I want, I'm upset. It's like, why are you fucking upset? They told you they're not showing what you want. They're not sitting here lying to you and getting your hopes up. They're telling you right up in front, this is not going to be here. Not this time. Don't ask for it.
Oh man, Sentry, you starting to sound like a pony lately, dog.
Pony's making good games. I told you, whoever making the best games, I'm rocking with them. If Xbox making good games next gen, I'm definitely rocking with them.
I mean, you don't need an Xbox next gen, man, because everything's on PC.
You're right though. You're right.
Maybe the Switch too. Maybe the Switch also.
What you talking about, Hardhead? I've been told you.
Pony box, dog.
Pony box? I got a PS3 right here.
Oh man.
Man.
Yo, send that my way.
You don't need it, bitch.
I need to play Infamous.
No, you don't.
Oh, man. Wait, which Infamous?
The 1, 2.
I got both of them. Fuck off.
Dude, Infamous 1 and 2, way better than Second Son.
Oh, that's facts.
That's what I hear, man.
That's facts.
That was one of the games I almost got my PS3 for.
I like Infamous 2 a lot. I like 2.
Second Son just... Ugh.
It just felt so, like, undercooked. I don't know. It just didn't feel complete.
The story wasn't good. It was just like...
Yeah.
Ugh.
It was really short, too.
Worst Infamous game.
I think it was meant to live in conjunction with First Light. That's why.
Yeah, First Light was good. I like that. I like that deal.
Honestly, First Light had a better story than actual.
Second Son.
First Light had a better story than Second Son.
But First Light can't happen without Second Son. That's the problem.
Okay. What?
That's why I said it. I feel like it was meant to live in conjunction with.
I don't think they were planning on that. They're just like, oh, everybody likes Fetch. Let's make a story about her.
And she was all right.
She was really all right at best.
Yeah.
She wasn't the like she's cool, but it's not like I'm making a full like her getting a standalone. I'm like cool, but there's so many other more interesting concepts that I'd rather follow in Infamous. But yeah, State of Play. That was a podcast for this. That was the last topic. I have nothing else here.
Facts.
So Hardhead slander time. Go ahead, talk your shit. I'm going to get water.
I'm taking a nap.
That'll become worse slandering. Stupid ass fucking kid smooth bitch ass gonna cut. He got niggas over here reporting the nigga.
So I'm confused. What happened?
How do you know that was him though?
It don't matter. His tweet still up, mine not. Nigga just mad because I told him his neck was playing hide and seek with him and shit.
What?
Listen. I'm confused. What happened?
Him and Kid Smooth basically going at each other, and somehow.
Now let's go all the way back to how it really happened. What really happened was like Sentry said earlier. Smooth was mad because the game was a PlayStation exclusive, and then he kept asking the devs on Twitter why. Even though if you read the fucking blog, it literally says why, and everybody keeps telling him, read it. Just read the fucking link. Just click the link. Read, motherfucker, read. I told him, don't even worry about it. His lazy ass not gonna read it. Then he gonna try to come at me sideways after I told him he lazy for not trying to read it. And that's when shit just broke out. Because every time I blotted him, he just tries to say some slick shit. That nigga really got some problems going on. He might not be getting some pussy at home. I don't know what the fuck wrong with this nigga. This nigga must be deprived or some shit, dog. His kid must have busted up his fucking Xbox or some shit. He going through some kind of midlife crisis, depression. You know the nigga just turned 30. I don't know what the fuck wrong with his ass.
Man, really feeling it.
Maybe he mad because his barber fucked him up that bad. Nigga did his fucking hairline with a protractor and a pencil. That's why that bitch sideways.
Woo, baby.
Oh my god,
Lord.
But basically, Hardhead got kicked off Twitter. But even though Kid Smooth called him a tar monkey. He's still on fucking. Oh no, tar baby. He's still on Twitter.
Damn.
Nigga paid more for Game Pass than he paid for his fucking haircut, though. Fucking nigga, dog.
I just want to point out that I hear it. We hear everybody else here. We cannot condone what Hardhead is saying, but we understand why he's saying it.
I mean, I condone it.
Fucking long chin ass nigga like somebody Hadoukened his ass, dude.
Oh my gosh. Damn.
All right, so y'all done? I'm about to go take a nap.
Man, we got to do these outros, but listen, Hardhead is not one to be trifled with. My man wants smoke. Uncle Phil gave him that cut, bruh.
Fucking dumbass nigga, dude.
Listen, this is like that other situation. Y'all know what
head bigger than a Whopper with extra cheese.
Still.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. But yeah.
Why are people out here with these fucking I'm a girl fucking face thingies?
Yo, that shit, man.
Yeah.
That's what they asked me to do on stream.
Yo, I discovered that shit like 2 days ago. I was like, God damn.
Right.
Wow. Can we block Strat now?
Let's get out of here, y'all. Let's get out of here.
Yo, quick note. Russo Brothers said they would like to return the MCU to make a Fantastic Four movie.
Fuck Russo Brothers, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
Alrighty, buddy.
Yo, Russo Brothers fucked over the Hulk, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
We
making okay, girl. Chris called me an ugly girl, dog. I'm gonna have to pull up on that nigga.
They did kind of fuck the Hulk over, bro.
Yeah, man, there was nothing. The whole all Hulk really did was snap his fingers and bring it.
Did you not know there was like a?
We can talk about this off here.
Wait, quick second. Interview with Mark Ruffalo said that he wanted the Hulk, like that storyline, to go that way, and he told the Russo Brothers to do it that way. So
bullshit, man. That's not.
Yeah. Well, then blame Mark Ruffalo.
You don't got the
blame Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, he definitely don't want to be in the movie no more because he keep doing that. His character gonna get wiped up out of here.
We're about to have another Hulk. Our fourth Hulk.
Hold on. By the way, Hardy hasn't watched a movie. Thanks, guys.
We ain't spoil shit. Oh, I didn't.
I was barely listening. I'm driving my bike.
All right.
Wait, what?
Days gone. Days gone.
All right, so let's get out of here. Thank you.
You haven't seen the movie yet, Hardhead?
Jesus.
No, sir. I shouldn't have to rush to see a movie just because the Russo Brothers say so.
I'm not saying rush, but it's like it's like
the third week now, dude.
This is a cultural phenomenon right here.
Why would you wait?
Look, just find that link, bro.
The theaters are not close where I live. So
look, like I said, find that link, bro. Fuck theater, bro.
Oh my gosh, I can't watch shit.
Can we get out of here?
It was actually pretty decent quality.
I saw the quality. That shit was shit. I need to watch IMAX.
I ain't gonna get into my long diatribe of what y'all should do after the podcast. Listen, if y'all want to follow us, hit the subscribe button. If you want to leave a like, if you feel so inclined, do that. We about to hit these intros and get the fuck up out of here. All right?
Outros.
Oh, man, we're doing more intros. Hey,
what's good, y'all? Y'all can
What? Here, welcome to the podcast.
My bad. I forgot Jigga and Hardhead didn't do the intros. Yeah, outros now. So, Strat.
Good podcast, everybody. I just want to give a shout out, everybody. Go watch Lucifer on Netflix. Got to get that shit to this season. Go do that shit. All right.
Did you just say Lucifer?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Redhood was like, I got to get my cross right quick. Redhood.
Oh, okay. So make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe, and you can check me out. I'll probably be streaming later today. Actually, what game will I be streaming? I'm trying to think. Devil May Cry 5. We'll be streaming that game on Twitch. Man, I'm about to slap the shit out of you.
Oh, shit.
That game lit.
I'm gonna, follow me on Twitch. I'll be playing that game there. Follow me on Twitter at Redhood240. Be making a couple videos regarding Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 4. I got a lot to talk about that episode. A lot. So look forward to that. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. See you guys later.
Jigga.
I just wanted y'all to let y'all know I'm the real host of the Usual Suspect podcast.
Oh my God.
What's the password to the account? What's the
password? Voice is just
I hope y'all have a
no. Answer the question. What's the password to the account, bitch? What's the password?
It don't matter. I'm the real host. What you mean?
What password, motherfucker?
Look, I don't need to know the password to be the real host.
What's
Hey,
good?
ask Red Hood. You don't need to know the password to be the host.
Oh yeah, I mean he was the host. Like
Yeah, I'm the host, bro.
weeks ago.
I'm
Actually,
the host of the podcast.
I'm gonna tell you who the
A
actual.
lot of was the host of that podcast.
Oh my!
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh my god! But yeah,
I'll keep the record straight. Jigga was the host.
check me out on Twitch, Jiggaapril, and Twitter, Jiggaapril1. That's where I be. You can have some conversations with me. People have a good night.
Hardhead, baby. 7 boy. All that other shit that Anthony Mackie said. Give us some smoke out too.
Hardhead 7WD, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Y'all know where to find me. Make sure y'all go check out Detective Pikachu this weekend. If not, whenever you can. But remember, you don't have to rush to see a movie.
I was just about to say,
Yo,
what
yeah,
happened to no rush?
I'll be seeing it tonight, actually.
Well, I think if you go, you might get some exclusive Pokemon cards. So.
Yeah, so
I might have to go then. But also make sure if y'all watching right now, y'all hit that like button, share if y'all can. We really appreciate it. And other than that, just keep an eye out for these Titanic nose ass niggas out here.
Never watch Lucifer on Netflix.
Oh man, hey, Hardhead, you want to? You give him one more smoke for the one time. Give him one more.
Nah, I'm gonna leave him alone, though.
All right.
He was already on his way to McDonald's trying to ask the hamburger for a fucking.
No.
Oh man. Hey, listen, man. Thank you for following through.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much for having me after my delay. But just check me out on Twitter, AlishRG, and I can't wait for E3 to see that Persona 5 R Switch version. So we're waiting for that Switch version.
That's a funny one, dude.
Still coming.
Oh man,
don't give up hope.
That shit won't even happen until, dude. Even when we're dead, that shit's never gonna happen.
Some of the shit they're saying now is just they don't want to say no. They don't want to back down.
No, they're like, it's happening. Here are the reasons. They're like, oh my gosh.
Like, it's up for pre-order.
Wait for the new. No. The other one's like, wait for the next Nintendo Direct. It's Persona 5 is gonna be on the Switch. Like,
the timeline. It was like March. It's like, all right, March 29th, Persona 5 R gets revealed PS4. All right, no, it's gonna get revealed in January Direct. No January Direct. February Direct. Nothing gets revealed. March. All right, it's gonna be revealed in March. No, nothing in March. And then it's just like it was funny. It was crazy.
Man, thank y'all for watching. We out of here. See y'all next week. Peace.
Hey, shout out to Jigga, the usual.